Here's Cameron.
Well, good evening, guys. Better late than never, right? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. And welcome to Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're here at Signature in our beloved Cessna 310L. So glad you guys could stop in. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate the support, and I apologize for the late start. Just kind of was one of those nights. I just think I need to bite the bullet and admit to myself that a 5 o'clock start time is just not going to work. It's just not in the cards. It's just too tight. Time I get home from work, it's just not enough time. So anyway, that's essentially what happened. I just had too many things to do between the end of work and the start of the stream. So, but anyway. We are going now, and we'll still have some fun, I think, tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to take this baby down into Charleston and then up into Mountain Air, and that's the goal anyway. So I'm just making sure everything is ready, pre-flighted and all that good stuff. Everything, I think, looks pretty good here. I try to remember. I don't think this has the fancy EFB. Let's put some fuel in here. Like 4 hours ought to do us. There we go. Hope you're doing well there, Pentagon. Great to see you, Rob. And Skull. Very good, very good, very good. All right. We've got the fuel tabs. Need to come over here to left and right main. Trim tabs, all that stuff is neutral, I believe. Yeah, everything looks pretty good there. Yep, that looks fine there. And all right, get the gauges up here if I can. Battery master coming on. We will, we can put the alternator switches on at this point as well. We have, oh, you know what I don't have here? I don't have all my, I still have my throttle control set up for the Porter that I flew last night. And that was a lot of fun. If you were able to join us last night, the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 31 took place, and we were out there near the San Juan Islands. Had quite a bit of fun. Flew from Darrington to Mears to the San Juan Islands. Ended up there at CQ with just a little tiny sim crash. But it was accidental, completely accidental. But all right, let me just make sure all this stuff looks good here. No track IR tonight. Just going to kind of go free without cords and unbound here. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Prop levers can come forward. We'll crack those throttles. Perfect. Landing gear is confirmed down 3 greens. And we can go ahead and turn the mixture, sorry, the beacon light on. Rotating beacon. There we go. We have established electrical power to the aircraft. I think I have some stuff set here for prime. Yeah. Ah, yeah. All right, just a quick primey. Magnetos need to come on here. We'll just turn them all on. We're gonna start number 2 first. A clear prop area, and let's see how this thing goes. Steve-O, how are you, sir? Monitoring. Also listening. She likes to die on us. I'll do a little throttle here. His RPM's up ever so slightly. That'll work. Call that a good start. And let's get number 1 going here. Prop area is clear. Again, we'll do the same thing, kind of just watching our gauges. Do a little prime, 1001, 1002. She's alive. Very happy to report. You guys hear me okay? Once these engines get going, they get a little bit loud, and I don't feel like I don't quite. Oh, she wanted to die. She wanted to die. Continuum levels. That's right. Yeah. Once I get a few more streams under my belt with this new mic, I think I'll feel pretty good. But in the meantime, I always like to double check just to make sure levels are okay. All right. Thanks, Steve. I feel like that the airplane might be just a smidgen loud. Let's do that. I want you to be able to hear the plane, but not. I don't want to feel like I'm yelling over the top of it either. Yeah, well, we're going to have to let this warm up for just a minute or two, so let's go ahead and take a look at the route. We are flying here from Fayetteville. You can see we're, I think, clear of the weather for the most part, although there might be some icing concerns as we climb out of Fayetteville. We're on the Mountie 4 departure, which looks like this. We're going to be flying, let's see, ATIS. I did grab the ATIS. Winds are 150 at 10, so it looks like we're kind of favoring a runway 22 departure. So we'll be out of here on a 218 heading And we're going to climb up to 2,000 feet, and then we'll be vectored. We have filed Charlotte as our first waypoint, so we'll make a right-hand turn to Charlotte. And then from Charlotte, there's Charlotte. Then we'll be just following this Victor 54, Victor 54 to Spartanburg, to Paris, and then to the Choo Choo VOR, which is kind of the theme of the event tonight. It's the Chugga 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 Go event, featuring the Choo Choo VOR into Lovell Field, and it looks pretty busy right now as I look at Volanta. So that's really cool on a Tuesday night. We have so much traffic into a little tiny field. Look at that. Everybody who's anyone's trying to get in here. I think the Pilot Club might also be trying to come in here, so they may really bum things up. Oh yeah, 52 arrivals. Holy moly. Yeah. And 24 departures. We're hoping to be a departure out of here as well. But that'll be really cool. Really cool. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can... There we go. Add my flight plan. Pretty much due westbound. So I think we're pretty much going to be cleared as filed. Now we're going to have to talk to... Let's see. Who do we have here? I think we're in Atlanta's area. Yeah. So we have two Atlanta centers. 2135 is one of the numbers I see here. So let's just take a look and see if that works. 2135. If that doesn't work, then no big deal. We will try the other one. Let me make sure I have my mic call set up again. This is one of those things. Okay, that looks good. And this has to be on. Now it's on. All right. Oh no! Wait a second. I need some comms here. Oh god! I forgot to turn the avionics on. There we go. That helps. That does definitely help the situation. Yes, indeed. Am I on? Those are on. Okay, 2135. And I'm going to see if I can get clearance here. Atlanta Center, good evening, November 11816. Okay, I'm not hearing him talk, so I'm guessing that that's not who we talked to either. So how about 132? 132 9075. Atlanta Center, good evening, November 11816. I'm not hearing either of those guys. Am I? Let me just double check. Yeah, definitely in Atlanta's area here. And it seems strange I'm not hearing either one of those guys, though. 132 9075, that's good. Comms are on. There's Jay Smitty with the ascription. Thank you, John. So nice of you, man. Welcome, buddy. Comms are on here. Radio, all that stuff looks fine. But I should be hearing some people here. I really feel like... Oh, there we go. I did hear somebody right there. I gotta turn this down just a little bit. Atlanta Center, hello, November 11816.
And 111 away back with you.
Boy, he's super quiet. Super quiet.
PD down to 240, UPS 1481.
We'll have the ability to turn this volume up. That's maxed out right there.
Atlanta Walker 1108 950.
Alright, I'm starting to hear him just barely here, guys. So I'm going to go back over to 12135 and just see if that is more what I need here. Can I do... Looks like I can never monitor that guy, unfortunately. Alright, never mind.
Yeah, Atlanta, good evening. Up to 1048, flight level 340.
12135. They may have been on a shift change or something. Sometimes that happens. Alright, let's try that again. Atlanta Center, good evening, November 11816. Man, he seems super quiet. What in the world?
Good evening. 35 minutes dispatching 4,000 for 8,000 and heading 240. Can I get direct, no, I don't have right on my
I'm going to try to... Must have something turned down here, but I didn't realize radios. Let's get that turned up. If that helps any. Have everything maxed out in my pilot client. I feel like maybe they're not hearing me. Atlanta Center, November 11816. Well, I literally can barely hear those guys. All right, well, man, that's just crazy. Something is obviously not working quite right here. 132. Let's go back over here. 132.975. And I hate to depart uncontrolled because this is a controlled airfield, but I'm not sure why this is not coming in here. Smitty, thanks again for the 10 months, man. Atlanta Center, November 11816. Yeah, they are not hearing me. Kind of makes me wonder if I'm almost in I'm checking my charts right now. Maybe I'm in Washington's coverage area. I'll just check. And oh, I am in Washington's coverage area. That's why. ARTCC is Washington. Alright, well that'll help a little bit. Let's go to 33. They're just not hearing me. I'm too far away. 33.725. Always important to read the charts.
And Washington Center, United 322.
He is, again, just super quiet. I'm going to close out and reconnect here. See if that helps. Just a quick little restart. Because that's going to be really tough to hear. And I mean really tough to hear. I don't know what else I can do.
I can go direct to point, or you can give me their, is it the Clipper whatever arrival? Yeah, it's the Clipper 2 arrival. Let me know. Just pull up the chart. Let me know if you can do it. If you can't, I'll just do something else. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. You just want me to go direct to Clipper now? United 322, clear to the Washington Reagan Airport via direct to Clipper to join the Clipper 2 arrival. Okay, direct Clipper to join the Clipper 2, United 322. Silly bossing controllers, am I right? yeah, you're right.
That doesn't touch anything either. Let's, Washington Center, hello, November 11816.
November 11816, Washington Center.
Yes, sir. On the ground, Fayetteville, looking to pick up IFR to level field.
November 11816, Washington Center. Roger, clearance, some request. You're currently number 2.
All right. Well, give us a second to kind of maybe mess around a little bit with, I don't know what.
All right, there was like 6 of you at once. KLM, did you have something important to say?
All right.
Anyone else have anything important to say?
That's volume control.
1399 checking in at 8,000.
There's no volume control up here that I know of.
That is 1399 Washington Center, roger, climb and maintain 10,000.
It's always one thing or another, isn't it, guys?
Washington Center, American 2000, back to you.
We can go ahead, we'll turn, we'll need the,
2000, roger.
we'll need this at a certain point.
Checking in at 10,000.
Alright, well, I can hear, I hope you guys can too. If you can't, then so be it. But this is the 310 in X-Plane, yes indeed, Smitty. Digital replica Cessna 310L. Alright, if I'm
Blue 2214 Washington Center, squawk 0567.
If I'm given Mountie 4, I'm going to be coming off of the Fayetteville DOR, which is on 114
cleared Burlington Airport as filed.
decimal
Maintain
85.
3000, expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is going to be 119.85, squawk
And
5605.
we will be tracking that outbound on a, well, approximately a 286 heavy.
Cleared to Burlington as filed.
It'll depend on how far out they get us, or how far out they ask us to fly the radar runway heading.
Walker 1581, read that correct.
280.
When you're ready for taxi, call
I'm just
Potomac
going to set
Bridge
it
now,
about
119.85.
290-ish. Thanks for coming from. That's good.
And X377, contact Indianapolis Center, 119.55.
1485 over here as well. So we can track our distance away.
Ready for taxi.
And
Archer flight 1046, contact
alright, that'll be good for the initial departure.
Washington, Piedmont 61.
Our next
for 16. Piedmont 6159, roger, runway 16, taxi, pilot's discretion, and you can cross any runways you
our
need.
next VOR is Charlotte at 1500. Okay, we just have that set and ready to go.
We got Charlie.
There. We are going to be tracking, first of all, off of front autopilot and nav 1. Okay, that looks good.
600, runway 23 right, clear to land. To the right, clear.
Temperatures should be nice and warm
Delta
by now.
698, cross Fergie at 3000, clear RNAV
Pressure,
runway 19
temperature,
approach.
cylinder heads all look good. Yeah, that looks really good.
For the RNAV 19, Delta 698. Delta 698, thanks.
Almost 70 degrees out here, man.
19.85 for your landing clearance.
Juicy Juice. Doing good, man. How are you? Welcome back.
Delta 698, good night. American 2125, did you have a question? I'm sorry.
Just struggling a little bit hearing my radio guys, but otherwise I think
JetBlue 2214, radar contact is 15 miles east, Colts Neck, 12,000, climb and maintain flight level 240.
let's do this.
Maintain flight level 240, JetBlue
That's a little better.
2214. Washington Center, 527 request. 527, go ahead. Flight level 340 available for us at the 527.
There. I think that sounds
Delta
pretty good.
527, roger, climb and maintain flight level 340.
All right, and then just kind of trying to
Flight 1046, I'm ready for taxi. You want
reorient myself here.
Call what frequency? Frontier flight 1046, 119.85, please.
We've got on heading, altitude hold. We will be departing runway heading on the Mountie 4, which is 218.
Did anyone else hear that other call?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
There's 220, 1918, there we go.
Yeah. Stop.
It'll be one of those nights, I guess, on the Bat Sim network today. This, Juicy, this is This is such a cool old plane, man. It's just like right.
At 1399, contact Potomac approach,
If
119.85.
the dude ever gets this thing to work,
Potomac approach, 119.85.
it's going to literally be the coolest plane on
American
that
1855,
sim.
descend via the cap
This is
arrival,
where the weather
Washington
radar
Land,
will
Washington,
go
Altimeter 2999.
someday, eventually.
2999, descend via the cap
Nothing quite
arrival,
yet,
American
but
1855.
anyway. Yeah, it's an awesome
2125, expect a visual
awesome
approach,
plane. It's a
runway 23
handful, no doubt about it. But we got to get in it. Have to get in it every once in a while. I have a Scotsman. What's going on? Have to fly it every once in a while just to stay humble. It's kind of like, I don't know if you're a bird hunter, but it's like dove hunting. You gotta dove hunt just to stay humble. Turtle V1, welcome. Thanks for the follow, man. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Alright, Whiskey Compass here is showing me about 220. This guy is not.
United 843, contact Potomac approach 119.85. 1985, United
That looks
843.
pretty close there.
1287, climb and maintain flight level 320.
And
320,
yeah, Steve, hop in, man, if you want. We're going Fayetteville to Chattanooga, Allen Field, Lovell Field, and Chattanooga. And then up to Mount Air.
Flight level 380, just expedite your climb through flight level 340 for traffic behind you.
Oh, there you go.
Continue to flight level 380, and we'll
About that.
get
That's
a wide
okay.
open through flight level 340.
Oh, there we go.
1287.
That's another thing that helps us out a little bit. I hate to completely mute the sounds because it really is a wonderful old clunkety sounding bird, but yeah. All right, taxi briefing. We can do that while we're waiting as well here. We are going to be making a 180 essentially, and you can kind of see here we're heading up probably out of Echo here up
American
Alpha
2000, contact Atlanta
to
Center 132.907.
the end of runway 22 for a departure. 7,700 foot runway. Again, departing runway heading climbing to 2,000.
Frequency, nobody answered at all. I'm kind of in a hurry. I need a taxi.
I understand you're ready for taxi. I can't help you. You're going to have, if no one's answering via voice, you're going to have to call them via text on 119.85. It's the only controller that can help you out at Dulles right now.
Roger.
Patience, my young friend, my young Jedi. All right. Yeah, everything else I think is looking pretty good. This baby does not mind warming up, so this doesn't hurt us at all to sit here for just a little while. And I know we're already running late, so no sense in being in a big hurry.
Delta 420, contact Atlanta Center 121.35. Over to Center 121.35, thanks, Delta 420. Never 5182, departing airspace to the west. Indianapolis is closing. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved.
Endeavor 5182, thanks for the ATC.
All right, how's everybody doing? You guys having a good day? Tuesday was pretty good. Sort of busy at work today for me, but
At JetBlue 2214, not sure if you heard me earlier, but I already radar identified you. We've been through this already.
Sorry, I did not hear that.
just been busy all the way
So
around.
JetBlue 2214, radar contact 40
got home,
miles south now.
was
Gulf
busy
Snack Muir,
again.
Flight level 230.
Busy
climb and
airspace
maintain
now.
Flight level 360.
It's just been a busy day. Planes are the best in the world. Yeah, I hope you can chill now. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I just kind of have been in a little bit of a pretty good pace, you know, like a good marathon pace, only for work, you know, where you know you got a lot to do, a lot of ground to cover. You can't sprint, man. You just got to find that grove, you know, that groove. Smitty, you missed it. Yeah, last night it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Totally
6299.
totally what I needed last night too. Some scud running, some sandbar hopping,
Frequency, don't switch it yet. United 6299, Atlanta 121.35.
some fun strips around San Juan Islands. little sim crash. As a child, I always wanted to be an adult. Now I want to take. Now I know what it means. I want to take it back. Right, Juicy? Oh man, it has its perks, dude. Right? It has its perks. Yeah, I'm gonna hope this guy gets me going here in a little bit. No, Juice, I told you I was going to give you a hard time, right? I told you that. I warned you. It's all good, man. It's totally all good. I don't know why. I honestly, I went back and looked at that. I think what happened was I was actually going too fast. I think I do have my crashes turned off, but I think that I was like I was just legit going too fast to open the doors. Oh. That's the only thing I can think of it. The rest of it just made no sense. Actually, it wasn't you that made me open the door, was it? No, it was somebody else. Never mind. I don't even remember at this point in time. It was kind of funny.
Someone mic's on. Everybody, do me a favor. Just double check your transmitters, please.
Washington Center, Paris, Roger Whiskey, Flight Level 330.
Oh, it was you. Okay. See, there you go. I honestly don't even remember
Hey, Speedbird,
who it was.
17 Whiskey, Washington
I would have
Center,
never, had you not fessed up, man, I would have never known.
The other one.
Yeah, my bad. United 2676, Flight Level 290.
At 2676 Washington Center, Roger, descend via the Gibbs 4.
I'm going to try it again. In fact, I almost fired it back up after the stream just to see if it would happen again. But I was just a little too tired. It was kind of late. I'm going to give him about 4 more minutes here, and then we'll call him again and check on the clearance.
Bulldog 653, do you want vectors for the approach, or do you want to shoot the hold at use gel?
I'll take a vector if you're Bulldog 653.
So speaking of 310s,
Roger, fly heading 210.
everybody's fired up for the Milviz version that is available or coming up. And
Turn to 210 now, continuing to go down to 10,000, Bulldog 653.
Microsoft Flight Sim. There's a Milviz put out a $5 off discount code today. I got that, and I saw it's also linked over there in Continuum's Discord channel, so might be worth checking on. And Center November 11816, just checking on that clearance.
Yeah, November 11816, sorry, you did fall through the cracks there. I'll work on it right now, I promise.
Yeah, no worries, man. It happens, man. It happens. So yeah, if you're considering, I personally love this version of the 310, and I'm a fan of Milviz. So the one that's in Microsoft Flight Sim is going to have to be pretty special for me to pull the trigger. I already have the Challenger, or the not the Challenger, the Chancellor, the 414. And so it's just going to be tough.
816, I have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
Yeah, ready to go. 11816.
November 11816, you're clear to the Chattanooga Airport. Mount T4 departure. Rate of vector Charlotte, then as filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 14,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departures with me. Squawk 0516.
All right, cleared to level field, mounting for departure, radar vectors, Charlotte, then is filed to maintain 2, expect 14,000, departure with you, squawk 0516, November 11816.
Remember, 11816 readback is correct. The wind 17010, altimeter 3003. Let me know when you're ready for taxi with the runway.
All right, we'll give you a call for taxi, 11816. Kind of in between. Which country am I from which country are you? I'm from the United States. Yep.
Delta 1287, say Mach number.
Mach point 80, Delta 1287.
Delta 527.
Let's get that squawk code in there. 0516. And we'll go ahead and just turn that on to ALT right now. Juicy, don't get me wrong, love GA, but It's finally enough of the small planes to make me buy
It was unreadable, but I think
more.
it
Oh,
was
you
Delta
have enough
417.
of them, yeah. They need to be really special, yeah. There's some pretty cool ones. There's no doubt about that.
Sounds
But
like you're underwater. Delta 417, Washington Center.
definitely some cool ones out
Welcome, clear
there.
direct to Tux.
But I understand what you mean. After a while, it's like kind of get repetitive.
Patuxent, Papa, X-ray Tango, clear direct Papa, X-ray Tango.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and still plan runway 22 since we, since that's what we've kind of been briefing.
Eagle Flight 8712, Washington
We'll have
Center,
to turn around, we'll call for taxi. We'll be ready to go.
537, our Mach number is 82.
Delta 527, roger for sequencing to Atlanta, maintain Mach 0.78 or less.
Mach 78 or less, Delta 537.
Yeah, Washington, November 11816 is ready for taxi. We'll take 22 here at Fayetteville.
Roger, and are you at signature there at the...
Hey, firm.
Alright, November 11816, roger, runway 22, taxi via Delta Alpha.
Delta Alpha, runway 22, Cessna 11816.
That at 1859, departing airspace to the south, Jacksonville offline, radar services terminated, frequency change.
Alright, we may need some lighting
Okay,
here.
1767, cross
This is
Hawker,
one of
flight level
those
180.
really dark panels that no matter what time of day it
Delta
is, it's
29
kind of
Echo,
dark.
cross Hawker,
So
flight level 180.
we'll turn up the lights a little bit here.
Delta 29 Echo.
And Washington Center, United 322.
At 322.
Isn't really working.
Clear
gears
to the
somehow
left
down. We're gonna
and
call it
right.
here, just push it over, call it a night. Thanks for your service. We'll see you.
At 322, roger.
Stuff
Sorry to hear that.
happens,
Hopefully
man.
it works for you next time.
Stuff
Yeah,
happens.
no, it's probably the Boston controller. He probably jumped out of the snid wires.
Sheed'll do that, man. Hey, hats off to Sheed, by the way, who was announced that he has been named a Twitch partner
377.
just a couple of hours ago. I think that's really awesome for a guy, one of the hardest working guys on Twitch. Just a great guy.
Sounds like a plan.
And
I guess
couldn't
you're
happen to
far
a
out
nicer
there and I
guy.
don't even know where you are. Oh, there you are. You're in Indy, yeah. Over to advisory.
All right, let's cycle through the flaps here.
American 2125, turn left heading 240, descend to maintain 3000, airport 12 o'clock, 20 miles. Let me know when you get it.
This is a push it and hold it type of flap situation. And I don't know if you can see, but it's right down there is the flaps gauge. So we're going to set them for takeoff.
53, descend to maintain 6000.
We will go ahead, and even though we're nice and warmed up, we'll take a quick run up here. I'm all over the place with my taxi. Yeah, so the PC6 for me is the best one so far, since it's really special. Needs some training to fly it well. Yeah, it can just, it's so versatile. Juice, it's just like it can get you in and out of the tightest spots, and then it can just haul an amazing amount of stuff. It's just awesome.
For your direction of flight, flight level
Including
340, flight level
skydivers.
360.
So yeah, really a neat plane.
Okay, JetBlue 2214, a
And
pilot's discretion, maintain 1000.
Roger, JetBlue
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it a lot.
American 1002, flight level 240.
American 1002, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain
All right.
flight level 300, American 1002.
Let's get over here. We're going to do a little run up.
Washington Center, JetBlue 22, request to wait for 5 minutes. Approved, let me know when you're back. Okay.
And Washington, American 2125.
I hear you now, American 2125, fly heading 230, descend and maintain 4000.
230, 4000, American
Oh, you see,
2125. I don't know what's going on, man. Thank you.
I'm not symmetrical in my
American 2125 on the rollout, airport 12 o'clock,
not
15
symmetrical in
miles.
my
Let me know when you get it.
RPMs here.
Alright, I'm gonna let you know when we go to the airport.
So I've got a little bit of a split. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on.
Disregard.
Little split in my manifold pressure as well here.
JetBlue 2214 for traffic, I need you to start down now, so descend and maintain 1000, JetBlue 2214.
Prop lever's coming back here.
There's a 4179390 final.
Delta 417, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Tree 90, Delta 417.
Blue 2214 for traffic. I need you to descend and maintain 1000 now, please.
What if I have a little magneto problem?
Center Delta 315 with you.
Yeah, the left mags are definitely not
Delta 315, Washington Center, roger.
more of a response. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Landing lights coming on. Pitot heat can come on. I say we're plenty warm and ready to go here, guys. Let's see. We want to be again runway heading up to 2,000, and then we're expecting a right-hand turnout. I'm gonna real quickly pull up my checklist here just to make sure I'm not missing anything.
American 2125, roger. Clear visual approach, runway 23 right, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Careful, the visa 239, runway 23 right, clear to land. American 2125.
So girl will really go, but she takes a little bit of a gentle touch as you get started. It's unstable as all get out, man. You really have to stay on top of it. All right, let's see here. Before takeoff, we got everything there. Looks good. Everything there is fine. My transponder set to ALT. My dog's going crazy up there. That's part of the checklist as well. You guys didn't know that. my old dog doesn't like the new dogs, and so she barks at them because she doesn't like them. But my new dogs, my pups, thinks that when she barks, she was trying to play, so they bark back at her, and it's just a whole fun thing. All right, we're good. We're gonna go full throttle. Should make 26, 25 RPMs, and we're gonna rotate at 90 here.
Bulldog 653, descend to maintain 4000.
Yeah, geez, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Center Southwest 551 checking in, flight level 300.
Ooh, we almost had a chance for a with you there.
Southwest 551, Washington Center, roger.
Cessna 11816, short of 22, ready for departure.
Cessna 11816, roger. The Fayetteville wind reporting 170 at 10, runway 22, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
22, clear for takeoff, runway heading, Cessna 11816. They really are pretty good for pups. I've got a couple of golden retrievers. And oh gosh dang it, guys, I'm so sorry I didn't jump back in to hear it all, did I? Anyway, they're pretty darn good. They really are. They're just young. They're puppies. And
6159 cross ESO at 1010,000, 250 knots to Philly, altimeter 3008.
they're learning. They're just learning.
Copy ESO at 250, 10,000 feet, copy altimeter 4.
But they both did really good today. We did some work in the backyard retrieving. Did a really good job retrieving. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to go into rolling start. Again, just a gentle increase of the throttle. We can go pretty much full throttle here, but 2625 is what we're hoping for. There's 2500, and there's 2625. Not even full throttle here. And we're wiggling around already. I told you it's a wiggler. There's 90 and rotates. She's a wiggler.
Welcome to
Center,
Park
Delta 22 is
42.
back with you. Blue 22, welcome back.
When she gets going, though,
1855, that's the field.
I'm telling you, she's fun. She's fun.
American 1855.
D.
I
Bonus.
forgot to give you a handoff, 119.85.
Welcome. Thanks for the follow. And Brett, good fixins. Leonmeister III. Welcome, sir.
Did I
Great to see
seriously not give
you.
you that a while ago? Oh. Damn, I'm bad at this.
All right, we're going to pull back on the manifold pressure just a bit here. And the RPMs. Let's go about 24 and 24. I think that'll be all right.
Choosy.
Hey, there's them's my shoes, Kevin. Good evening, sir. Nice to see you. And climbing almost at the blue line. That's pretty good for us. I just love how she just wanders.
American
She is just in every axis, just kind of like a hula dancer, man. She just wiggles. You just have to pay attention. Yeah, picking up the VOR, that's good. And again, we're expecting about a
81 Washington Center ident.
turn to about 290 here, so not a huge turn, but a little bit of a turn. There's 1,500. We got a level at 2.
American 730, can I step away for about 2 to 3 minutes?
Please let me know when you're back. We'll go.
Yep, she's a wiggly worm for sure, Shusey. Them's my shoes. Kevin is the guy that really convinced me to get this plane, and I know every time you come on here, Kevin, and I find it, I thank you. But thanks again, Kevin. What a great recommendation. And man, I've had so much fun with this plane. I greatly appreciate it. We'll put the autopilot on here in just a little bit, but we're going to hand fly this girl for a while. See how well we can do trying to fly it straight and level.
Flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, and Atomic says send your comms earlier.
Okay. Delta 942, I see how you're kind of close to DAFX there. If you're unable to hit DAFX at 12, no worries, just maintain 12.
Alright, 24 and 24. Now that we are not really at cruise, we're going to go ahead and pick up a little speed, which isn't a terrible thing.
The math I did in my head was nowhere near it.
Math is hard, that's why plane does it for me.
That's what I'm talking about. November 11816, radar contact, the altitude.
11816 at 2,000.
November 11816, roger. Climb and maintain 14,000. Turn right heading 280.
At 14,000 and a right turn 280. We are picking up Charlotte, by the way.
Oh, perfect. November 11816, clear direct Charlotte.
And clear direct Charlotte. Thanks, 11816. All right, so let's start the climb. I didn't peek over my right-hand shoulder to make sure we were clear, but looks like we're okay.
Delta 1020 Washington Center ident.
We will go to roughly a 280 though, just because that's gonna, I think, be
United 1081 radar contact,
kind of what
64
we
miles
need.
west, Montebello, flight level 370.
All right, and there's a nice easy climb here.
United 1081, thank you.
And let's spin this guy around. Let's see exactly where we need to
2125 off the
go.
rally, ramp your discretion this frequency.
Alright,
wait.
this traffic, your frequency,
Oh, you know what? I lied. We're not tracking. Never mind. Alright, so we're just going to stay on a 280. I was looking at the VOR. We're tracking this outbound. And so,
270, JetBlue 551.
yeah, that doesn't help us inbound to Charlotte, so we'll stay 280 here. Again, it's, you know,
Off to Unicom, Walker 1581.
it's good enough for the people I hang out with.
Delta 1020, radar contact, 10 miles south, Sand Hills, flight
we're
level
gonna say
200,
that's
descend via
on,
the Dempster 1 arrival, runway
heading
23
on.
right, expect the visual approach for runway 23 right, the altimeter 29er.
Climbing out here, heading mode. Oh, I said I was going to fly it to cruise. I got too late.
Log 653, turn right heading 300, descend to maintain 2000.
That's right. We'll just
300 and going down.
we'll let Otto have a little fun here. That's fine.
Cuba 653.
8 firm, 2000.
Conti's flying the other 310.
Eagle flight 8712.
It looks pretty nice, right? Brett, you're saying it's got some potential. I mean, I do like some of the things that they've implemented, and
Center, good evening, Walker 1606 passing, flight level 213 across Cuban.
I'm gonna go back to that. I still show that we were planning on being out of here on a 286.
And Delta
And
20
I gotta think we flew maybe, I'm gonna go 300, but not the stubby. Yeah, because it's the 310R, right? Not the 310L. It's the redo or whatever.
Delta 942, pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
Pilot's discretion 11,000.
All right, manifold pressure you can see is kind of dropped, so we're gonna go ahead
Contact Potomac approach
and we're
119.85, good night.
pump it up here to 24. Our RPMs are maybe a little high, so we're going to come back down here to 2450. Right at the top of the green is what you're looking for both of these guys. And then as we're climbing now through 4,000, we can even start to lean this baby out just a little bit. And we'll keep an eyeball down here. when we get to cruise,
clear direct.
that's what we'll look at to figure out how lean we can get it. But I'm just going to lean ever so slightly just to keep the manifold pressure up.
3, correction, clear to RNAV 3 approach, below 653.
And hopefully we won't kill the engine like we do on the 247.
Just making sure I heard it right. Deviation right for weather, is that what you said?
Yes, I'm sorry. 10 degrees to the right to avoid weather. Delta 5.
I have real weather turned
Delta
on.
27, roger. Deviation to right of
I'm
course.
almost
Advised unable
positive.
to proceed direct to Flask.
Let me make sure I do.
Flask, Delta 527.
Oh no, I want real weather.
KLM 1767,
Max real
departing
weather,
airspace
yeah.
to the north, New York approach offline,
Yeah.
radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
And I've got active sky turned on. Yeah, everything's good here.
Delta 29er Echo, departing airspace to the north, New York approach offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Yep.
Okay, we're doing good.
Center 730 is back.
You initially climbed kind of at the blue line there, just but I think anything between 120 and 140 is pretty good, personally.
Delta 1287, contact Atlanta.
Puts you at about 1,000 feet per minute.
747, clear up the sky.
I know that guy. That's that Rock Valkyrie guy. Hello, sir.
No aircraft reported between you and the
Great
airport.
to see you,
Radar
man.
services are terminated. Report IFR cancellation in the air, on the ground, or missed approach this frequency. Frequency change advisories approved.
Here's the one thing about that plane, Brett, in Microsoft Flight Sim that might make it pretty tough is if they price it
No worries, thanks.
at the same price point as the one that they have in P3D, which is 25 bucks. If that plane's $25 and I've got a $5 off coupon sitting in my inbox right now, I might not be able to pass that up. I mean, yes, that would give me 3 twin engine. I've got the Seneca, and now I've got the Cessna 414 Chancellor. But I may have to also,
527, roger, clear direct Flask.
I might also have to end up with that, I might have to also end up with that
Yeah, the 1081 traffic.
310. I don't know.
Southwest
Yeah.
bound, an Airbus
I think they're
320 restricted flight
offering
level
that
30.
to kind of people that are active in the sim community there, Rob, which is really cool. There comes the clouds. That's kind of what we were thinking we'd have. There's old Stubby. That looks like a good picture. I had that for my initial picture.
Washington Center, JetBlue 22, traffic no factor.
How can you not love little Stubby? Little Stubby nose. Nice curtains, you know, all that good stuff.
JetBlue 551, contact Boston Center 134.7. Over to Boston Center, JetBlue 551, 1347. Have a good night.
So we'll see. I'm very curious to see what they price it. The Porter that they had wasn't horrible, but I think it was 40. I'm kind of feeling like it's probably going to be in that same range.
Over 25, 2 pop, finally got it. Radar contact, 19 miles southwest Westminster, flight level 300. Roger that, 2 pop.
If it's 40, I think even with $5 off, I think I can probably hang off just for a little bit. Plus, right? You gotta give it. You gotta give it a little bit of time. You gotta give it a hot fix. Pulling back on the manifold or the mixture to kind of keep the manifold pressure up there. At a certain point, you get limited. Yep, right now I'm full forward on the manifold pressure, so we're getting about as much power out of this baby as we can, but we're still doing 130, so very acceptable, and still not quite picking up the VOR like we said we were, but I think we're pretty close. Rob's thinking around 40 or 50. Yeah, What's the
Speedbird 5 Kilo, are you on frequency?
trying to see here.
Southwest 551, descend to maintain 12,000, Baltimore altimeter 3001.
Descend to maintain
Oh, wait a
12,000,
second. Wait a
Southwest
second,
551.
Rob. This is encouraging. The Porter was $29.99. So I kind of think it's going to be in that neighborhood.
American 730
Honestly.
for traffic, descend to maintain
So
flight level 350.
let's just say theoretically it was $30 with $5 off, $25.
Delta 417 at pilot's discretion, maintain
I,
flight level 28, correction, flight level 240.
I might have to get that sucker. Like, I think if it's $25 or under, I'm probably going to end up with it.
Delta
If it's
417
30 or
Washington.
more, I'm probably going to wait. That's my price point there, Milviz, if you're listening. That's my number. I'm sliding the piece of paper over the table to you right there. Wouldn't that be nice, Rob?
Hello, exit jet 396, flight level 370.
Exec jet 5960 Washington Center, roger.
Through 8,000. Looking good, looking real good. Everything is, look at these temps and pressures, Rob Valkyrie. Good fixins. This is the stuff we dream of in the old 247. Look at that. Oil temperature. Ooh. Jeez Louise, my cylinder head temps are mega high. What the heck?
Exit jet 360,
Cow flaps. Oh, they're open already.
Towards for the MIDI and then the MIDI 2. We would like to change that so we can take the Raven 6 arrival and
Oh, pull to close. No, I got to get a better click spot there. They're closed. Sorry. Open them up.
Alright, exec jet 5960, I have your request.
There we go. All right.
Ready to go.
Let's see if that cool those cylinder. I'm about to burn my engines up. Yeah, yowza. Let's hopefully those cool off a little bit. But look at those pressures and temperatures, boys.
Roger, climb and maintain flight level 230. 230, go 543.
Yep, there comes the temperatures down a little bit here. We're going to look away and hope for the best for now on that. Hopefully that won't die, but those engines won't die. There's 9,000.
And exec jet 5960, what exact point did you want to join the Raven 6 at again?
Hotel Bravo Uniform Delta Alpha, please.
I'm going to bring the manifold pressure back just a little bit here, just to take it easy on the engines as I'm climbing. I just want to maintain 120. If I can maintain 120, I'll be happy with life.
To the Martin State Airport.
And I gotta get those cylinder temps down.
To join the Raven 6 arrival, maintain flight level 370.
Backing off on manifold pressure there. That should be plenty for now. Whew. This could end up being not a good, kind of a short flight, kind of a 247-esque flight.
367, we're at flight level 370, inbound Flask.
Executive 367, roger. Do you also want the revert via Raven like the company ahead did?
So we're going all the way up to 14,000 today.
Roger, you can expect it here in about 30 miles or so. I just need you to cross into my boundary before I can turn you.
Roger, no problem.
Expecting this initial leg to be about an hour and 40 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. And then, with any luck, we'll get into level field when they still have some ATC going. We're going to be right kind of at the end of the event. The event started at 5 o'clock my time, 2300 Zulu, which is about...
Line 730, I have your request, your number
about
one.
2 hours and 45 minutes ago. So, yeah, Rob, that'll be coming hopefully soon.
Delta 417, are you up yet?
That'll be coming hopefully soon.
Delta 417, yeah.
Yep, I was trying to call you a little
Kind of
bit earlier, but no
anticipating
worries,
maybe
my
the
discretion,
second
maintain
half
flight
of the
level
month.
240.
Trying to set something up.
My discretion 240, Delta 417.
The handcrafted airports are a nightmare in Microsoft flights, and they lag so much.
1341 Heavy, this is Washington
Yeah.
Center, and how may I be of service today?
Juice, everywhere else you get 30. Yeah. I don't have very many myself, and so I guess I don't know. I was really wanting to get that new Boston airport. As soon as I get the 737, I'm going to start to need some bigger airports. But
Alright, that was a lot to unpack. Let's start this first. Air France 1341, squawk 0510 so I can
I'm
find
loving the ATC guy, by the way. I'm laughing at that.
0510.
Rob's out there dodging tornadoes today.
5 kilo, are you up?
Oh, you lock him to 30, yeah, just so you don't go over. You get nice and smooth, buttery smoothness. Yeah, that's all you need.
Air France 1341, your radar contact 23 miles northwest DuPont, flight level 340.
All right, hey, we've got our
Cleared to the Dulles Airport via radar
localizer. Here,
vectors
we
direct. Maintain
got our beam, baby.
1000, fly heading 240.
And they're wanting... Oh, we're just right about right on it, guys. Holy cow. All right, so let me see if I remember how to do this. So I'm going to track nav 2. On the front GPS. All right, this could get ugly. We're going to go to Omni, which is right there. Let's see how she holds.
Bulldog 653, roger. I for
A
cancellation.
little bit of a
Received
correction there,
0145,
but
thanks for flying and
not
canceling. We'll see
too
you later.
bad.
JetBlue 22, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
15 nothing. Let's see.
132.97.
Let's see just how far we are away. 73 miles. Okay,
Contact
cool.
Atlanta Center 132.97.
And we're through 11,000. 700 almost.
Flight level 240.
Look at our cylinder head temps. They're coming down. They're a little happier. So I'm going to go ahead and push the power forward a little bit here again.
Flight level 22432.
American 617,
Lean it
Washington
out.
Center ident.
Lean it out. Lean it out. We may have a hard time getting to 14, guys. We're doing about 500 now, 400 feet a minute. That's about all I'm going to get, I think. But, yeah, we got 3,000 more to go and plenty of time to do it. Calm down, nothing really bad happened. You all went to the north and south. Well, Rob, that's good. That's good. No mouth but must scream. Hey, how's it going? Cozy little shotgun panel. You got the...
to the Martin State
this
Airport
is,
via direct Buddha to join the Raven 6 arrival.
if I'm not
Maintain
mistaken,
flight
this
level
is
370.
not a turbo aircraft. Just a good old-fashioned, normally aspirated twin piston pounder. This is the digital replica Cessna 310L. And yeah, no doubt, you're probably right. It'll take you, it will take you up into the flight levels, and in fact, we're going to 14 just so I can do this. I can turn the oxygen valve on. It's not pressurized, but it has one of those funky nose things, nose hoses. I don't think that's modeled here anywhere, but
Eagle Flight 8712, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
anyway, once we get a little higher, we'll turn that on.
Flight level 240.
Flip the Davtron to nav 2 to check wait, what, huh? I am on nav 2.
Mon 6159, departing aerospace, Philly approach closed, radar services
What you talking
terminated,
about?
frequency change approved.
Is that what you're talking about there, Shoozy? Shoozy, you know this plane, my dude. Am I doing okay? Tracking toward
Lion 730, have your
Charlotte.
clearance advised, ready to cap.
We're ready.
Lion 730, cleared to destination airport as filed to maintain 6,000, expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure, departure with me, squawk 0565.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. 277. Thank you. Yep. That matches up. I forgot about that. Thanks, Brett.
At 7:30,
2
back correct.
Charlotte,
Control, we're ready for
nav
taxi with
2.
Runway
Thank you.
request.
I forgot all about that.
Walker 1606.
We're gonna be
Tell you what, descend and maintain 17,000.
after Charlotte.
Down to 17,000, Walker 1606.
And Walker 1606 to Charlotte, altimeter is 29.
After Charlotte, by the way, we're going to be outbound on a 264. So I'm going to preset that baby. There's a 260 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll flip over to nav 1 there to go outbound. Going to shoot an NDB approach? No, I am going to shoot... well, I shouldn't say that because now it's red dot. I'm going to shoot the... Most likely right now it looks like I'm going to shoot the ILS runway... Runway 2, I think. No mouth. Yeah, it looks like right now it's getting a little bit nasty there. Winds 300 at 13, gusting 27. Mile-and-a-half statute miles of visibility. TSRA broken, scattered, I'm sorry, baby rain, fog, mist, whatever. Broken at 55, broken at 7, overcast at 250. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And, yeah, they don't even have an NDB approach. Yep, missed.
The Philly altimeter 3008.
Misty day, so yep, we'll
American 617 or radar contact.
we'll hand fly that son of a gun too for you guys,
CIL
by
flight
the
level
way.
260, climb and maintain flight level 400.
We'll hand fly that ILS approach down to the red dot. I do it for the people. Alright, almost up there. I do think it's time. Turn the O2 on. We're above 12,000. We have to monitor. We don't have an unlimited supply here, so keep an eyeball on the cylinders there. James! Oh, we got a raid coming in. We've got Michael 8033 Foxtrot coming in. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, Raiders. Great to see you guys. Skull. And again, thanks for the follow, James. Michael, I'm guessing you probably flew into this mayhem, if I know you. How'd it go? How was your flight?
1020 cleared visual approach, runway 23 right, runway 23 right, clear to line.
Clear to visual approach and land to the right.
I'm glad you found me, James. Welcome aboard, buddy. Good to have the traffic.
And Delta 711, Washington Center. Stop your climb at flight level 370 for traffic behind you for now, and
Alright,
identify.
how are we doing here? Cylinder heads are still on the hair on the
55 kilo,
warm
Washington,
side, but I think we're doing okay. Manifold pressure is just about all I can do here. I am just slowly leaning out, but I'm kind of afraid to do any more leaning until we get to cruise here, because I could be at that point where I've actually done more harm than good. James, I'm flying the Cessna 310L, and no, not that one, not the 310R, but the 310L. Yeah, I've got the cowls fully open so far, no mouth. And but the problem is I had them inadvertently closed on departure, and so the cylinders got super hot. They actually look a lot better right now. They were fully pegged about 5 minutes ago. They were right up there at 500, and I was getting kind of nervous. So I can live with that. It's still not great, but I can live with that. Once we level off here at cruise, then we'll be able to
Air France
get that
346 for the
taken care
contact,
of.
23 miles east CIL, flight level 390, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Up to 400, Air France 346, baby.
Yeah, James, it's a fun plane.
Up to 711, radar contact.
If you enjoy general aviation flight, especially if you enjoy twins in the World of X-Plane, this is really a great airplane. It's $25. And it goes on sale quite often. And it's just a masterpiece of old vintage GA goodness.
11816, contact Atlanta Center 121.35, Charlotte, altimeter 29908.
2135. Have a great night. 11816. 2935. Whoops. I think we lost that guy. I think we might have lost that guy. Unless he just popped on here. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, maybe I got the 12135. I think I got the wrong freak here. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we go.
Ready to get 716, go ahead.
I just verified we're still holding.
Yeah, she's just brain farted that one.
Sorry about that. I'm waiting for center to take your end. The other guy's pretty busy too, so we're just delaying handoffs for a minute.
That's affirmative. We'll maintain 230 over 716.
Chaz 89.
I will set
89,
that.
57.
And
Disregard.
go Charlotte here.
476, welcome to Asheville, taxi to the rim.
2998.
Thank you very much for the ATC. You have a great night. Lead 476.
It's pretty close to where we're at.
716, contact Atlanta 132.97.
Yeah. Looks good.
3297, American 716. We'll see you.
Oh, little stretch here.
Chicken 108, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297.
Now, what do we have? 55 miles still to go. All right, good deal. Center, hello, Twin Cessna, November 11816 at 14,000.
Cessna 11816 Atlanta Center. You guys should go back to Unicom 122.8. We're going to be closing up Atlanta here pretty soon.
All right, over to Unicom. Have a good night. 11816. Well, darn it. I knew that was a possibility, though, just because of my late start, and totally get that. I mean, it's a Tuesday night. People got to work in the morning. So we'll go over to Unicom, and that actually is not bad because I actually need to take a little trip to the pilot's room, if you know what I'm talking about. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on and on our trip to the Chattanooga Choo Choo VOR. See you in a sec. I did make it to altitude. That was a little bit of touch and go there. I was kind of worried, but yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Here's what we've got going, guys. If you just got here, we're flying from Fayetteville, North Carolina, into Lovell Field, and we are currently about right here, I think, inbound to Charlotte. We're going to cross the Charlotte VOR and exit on a 264 down here to Spartanburg, and Spartanburg to Harris, and then Harris over here to this little bit of loveliness. So should be a lot of fun. Charlotte's one of my heavily traveled areas, Pentagon says. Yeah, sim-wise or real life-wise? Or both. It's a great area. Really enjoy flying up here. It's got some pretty cool, from a flight sim perspective, got some pretty cool variety. Excuse me. Good ATC. Busy. Sim. Flying in and out of that area, but I've also been in real life. Yeah, gotcha. All right, well, it's time. We're at cruise, so it's time to kind of get power adjusted here and see if we can't make the engines as happy as we possibly can. Yeah, we're looking to, again, we're not, we're fully forward. We're basically as much manifold pressure as we can get with the throttle. We're going to go ahead though, and we're going to pull back the RPMs here just a little bit. Think about between 23 and 2400 will be all right. And then let's just talk leaning this baby out here. So we're just going to lean and just see where she temps out here. Almost to the red. The red line really is just kind of there, and there it is. I think we're wiggling a little bit. And, oh, we still got a little bit more to lean. Wow, we're really there. It is. All right, so we'll come back up. We'll go. About right there, Richard Peak, and yeah, so we're just doing pretty good. We're just barely over 10 gallons, 11 gallons per hour, which is pretty good. Right in that middle of that cruise range, and as you can see, we're just not quite. My left engine has just been a little bit wonky, pretty much all day long. So. It's actually not too bad now. Cylinder heads are happy, oil pressures and temperatures are all happy. We're definitely in icing temperature, so if we do run across some visible moisture, we're going to have to take care of business there. Good suction, and we have plenty of oxygen, so no one will take a little nap there. See if it goes down if I go to lean up. It did. It was so that's that initial. If I understand correctly, that initial spike, and then I pulled back a little bit more on the prop levers, and it went down. And so I go Richard Peak just because that's what reflected reality does, and he's my hero. So I don't know. I don't want to start the Richard Peak lane to beat debate. Sorry about that. Well, all right, so let me see here. I had a little something in mind I was going to talk about. Pentagon gave a warning that if the PMDG drops this weekend, he'll be back Monday to fly the paint off that thing. I probably shouldn't say this because no doubt I'll jinx myself, but like I want to wait. I want to wait until I kind of want to let May pass. I want to let a couple of updates come out. I want to just let it kind of mellow a little bit, and then I'm going to go. I mean, I'm going to grab it. There's no doubt about that, but. I just need a hot fix or two. I've been burned too many times in the past. Pentagon, you're going to wait a whole tenth of a second. Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's pretty good discipline, my dude. Honestly. Well, here's what's happening here. I predict you're going to wait a little more than 1/10 of a second, because the first thing that's going to happen is the PMBG servers are going to go down because everybody's going to try to buy it at once. Then the Twitch and Discord servers will go down because everybody's going to stream it, and everybody's going to be mad and complaining on Discord that they can't download it. And so that'll take 4 or 5 hours. And then at that point in time, you'll go ahead and download it. Life will be good. Shusy, thank you, man. You're rooting for me, but you don't believe me. Well, here's the thing, Shusy. If it comes in, it has to come in at like $50 or less for me to be able to buy it, because that's how much money I have. If I went out and dug around in my truck, I could probably come up with about $52.36. So if it comes up under that, yeah, I'm an instant buyer. But if it's more than that, I'm in trouble. I just have to wait a little bit. But I am saving. Pentagon, yeah, the BAE they've had a little bit of trouble. They had a little bit of trouble with the transponder or the something, right? But that was only in Pilot Edge. That BAE is so fun. It really is. I keep saying that, but how often have you seen me stream it? Like, when's the last time I've flown that thing? That's what I'm worried about with that plane, is I just worry like the one in X-Plane, it's as good as it gets. It really, truly is. It's as good of an airplane as I have in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but for whatever reason, it just is not in the rotation. And so, you're right, Pentagon. I need to, I'm working on a little bit of an idea. I'm working on a little bit of an idea to help myself out with that, because I feel like I kind of get caught in these ruts, and then I overcompensate, and I end up with way too many ideas that I'm doing per month. And yeah, so anyway, I'm working on something to maybe help myself out with that. I'll hold off to let you know what it is, but Pentagon and them's my shoes. You guys, Rob Valkyrie, Good Fixins, you guys will be part of the solution. So it's a little bit of a, well, anyway, yeah. It's the BAE it really is. It's both, right? It's unique and high winged, so it's really nice to fly around and look around, and yeah, it's fun. The Cargo Fire was flying it the other day. He's calling it a corgi. He's like, it's a cute little corgi. I'm like, you know what? It really is. Yeah, really, little stubby leg sucker. Yeah. I just spilled half of my tea down my shirt. That's good. That's good. But I'm happy to see so many good, complicated, well, not complicated, but like more complex aircraft making it into Microsoft Flight Sim, because that's really those the jetliners are what's lacking. I think I might need to go get some Dr. Pepper here. Jeez, do I dare? It's 8 o'clock at night. Do I dare have another Dr. Pepper? I'll be up all night long. All right, well, we've got, you know what we could do is this. Let's put on, I know he said he's out of here, but let's put on Atlanta Center. We'll just monitor him. Give us a little radio chatter.
Who's the other guy that was calling to get stepped on?
My apologies, Frontier Flight 120 with you at flight level 240.
Clear flight 120.
There we go.
Hello, Tula Fight.
Tuba Flight, what's going on, my friend? Ben, welcome.
Frontier flight 120.
Happy Wednesday morning to you, my friend. And yes, indeed, welcome to the party.
1287, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
Don't do it, switch to whiskey. Oh, man. You think I'm tired now. If I had a sip of whiskey, I'd be out of here. I'm gonna call the flight attendant and see if she'll bring me something.
585, maintain
Stand by.
Atlanta Center, maintain 18. Correction, maintain 130. X200, sit and maintain 11000. Street 5223, contact Chattanooga 19.2.
We'll see. She loves it when I do stuff like this. Like, really, you can't walk 20 feet up a flight of stairs, get yourself your own soda. Tuba, I'm doing very well, man. It's just been like an ultra busy day. Just in a good way, though. I mean, I'm busy at work. The day went by super fast. Got home, had a bunch of stuff to do. Had to push the flight back. That's what I was going to tell you guys. So hey, I know I have. So I have Thursday's flight is set to go at 6 p.m. I'm sorry, at 5 p.m. But I've got to tell you, I need to adjust that back just because I'm finding I'm just struggling with 5 o'clock my time, 2300 Zulu. It's like I get done with work. The earliest I get done with work is at 4 my time. So by the time I get cleaned up and hop in the truck, get home, all that stuff, it's it's a quarter after 4. All that. Anyway, it's just too tight of a turnaround. I don't ever feel good about, like, I'm not ready. I don't have everything up and running. That's when I make my silly mistakes. And so I'm backing up Thursday's stream to 6 o'clock. Ah, thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. Not sponsored. That'll help get me into at least a level field. So that's the announcement, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Now I can do that on Saturday when I don't have so much going on, but yeah, I'm back, James. If you knew I was gone, but back now, cool. Hey, I've got a little something there, James. I don't know if you're an ascriber or not, but I've got a little something for you. If that happens again, just give me one of those. Just give me one of those there. Exclamation point routes will tell you where I'm heading. Yes, all ascribers have access to a dozen of the best emotes that can be made using Google Drawing, with the exception of the one that Jeffrey made and Keela made. Jeffrey made me this one, and Keela made me this one. Those are really the only two. Oh, the other one that was not too bad. I can't remember who made this. Somebody made me the fire starter one. Oh, the announcement was it was huge, Shusey. My Thursday stream is going to be 6 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. I won't go into the whole background, but I just can't do 5s. 5s just aren't working for me. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. There's some that are free, and some that are for subscribers. And yeah, so feel free, man. Use away, buddy. Use away. I also have a few sounds that haven't really caught on. Some have, but most haven't. So that's okay. That's okay. Alright, what else was I going to do here? I was going to go here. And I'm happy that my raid my raid sound finally played correctly. So yeah, and I know sometimes 6 o'clock is a little bit late for some people, but it just, I just need to kind of commit to that. I think, you know, I like to help out. I like to make dinner, you know, help out with that kind of stuff, wind down a little bit. And my wife doesn't, you know, like me hanging out with her that much, but I try to. I can bug her for another hour when she gets home from work, you know. So it's all good. All right, guys, 15 miles to Charlotte, and then again from Charlotte, we're going to make a little bit of a right-hand turn to a heading of 264. What I'm probably going to do is hop on to heading mode. I love this old Nav-O-Matic. 264. So there's 260. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Pop it off of the omnidirectional beacon mode to heading mode. And that'll get us turned kind of towards the outbound there. And then we'll flip it over to Nav 1. We'll track out of there. There you go, James. So you got my Bravo Tour logo, which speaking of Bravo Tour, that's coming up this month on the 14th. In case you didn't hear, I am flying the 727-200. That was what won the vote for the aircraft to fly. And then the International Melvin, you got the passport there, James. You got the passport for my International Melvin. The next International Melvin flight is going to be on the 24th. We'll be back over there in Australia. We've been over in Australia now for a couple of months, having a lot of fun flying over there. And we'll be back flying. We're going to actually hop across to Papua New Guinea, flying from the northern part of Australia over to the northeastern part of Australia over there to Jackson's International in Papua New Guinea. And then we're going to hop back in the Porter, and we're going to try to fly some into some bush strips. There's some pretty cool bush locations there. And that's kind of where, honestly, my love of bush aviation, that's kind of where it started, all the way back in FSX. Picked up the Jackson's International Airport scenery, and it came with a handful, I don't know, 12, 13 of those backcountry strips there in the mountains of Papua New Guinea, and yeah, the rest is history. That's where a young lad from St. Louis, Missouri, named Downwind Simulation, stopped by a stream one night and said, "Hey, what are you doing? That looks fun." And the rest, as they say, is history. There's my breakfast stream logo, James. You just found that. And I want to know, when's the next breakfast stream? I don't know if I have a breakfast stream scheduled for the month of May. I usually toss a breakfast stream out on a weekend where I know I've got like Monday off. It's like a holiday weekend type of thing. So there may be the very end of May, because we have Labor Day coming up that following Monday. So maybe May the 29th. I don't have it on the schedule yet. It's you can see all this stuff, by the way, and if you go to the About section in my Twitch channel there, you'll see the stream the stream schedule. In fact, I'm going to go in there right now because I'm going to change that time. And oops, sorry, got a little feedback there. Let's edit the time and change the, so tonight's was supposed to be 5 and ended up being more like 6:30 my time. So I'll change this one real quickly for the Exploring Iceland. That's our next Virtual USA Flying Club event, and that should be a lot of fun. I've got a bunch of stuff that I've downloaded from the .to, and should make Iceland look pretty nice. All right, James is off to bed. You've got a 3 a.m. wake up call. Holy moly, dude. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a pleasure talking to you, and hopefully we'll see you back on Thursday. All right, 6 miles. I'm going to let this guy go pretty much down to the cone, and then I'll flip over here. Not a drastic change, and also not we're not going super fast as well here. Airspeed wise, doing about $130-ish. Actually, not quite, I guess. And wait a second. I can't remember. Airspeed's is airspeed on the inside? Is it? Are we doing 115 knots and 130 miles an hour? Is that what it is, or is it the other way around? I can never remember. But we're up here at pretty good altitude, so that's. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. I'm embarrassed to just admit this, but I've had the flaps down this whole time, so I'm like, we should be doing a little bit better than that. So yeah, sorry about that. Just clean the flaps up. I even checked my after takeoff checklist, but I was looking at manifold pressure settings and things like that, and then the cylinder head temperature got me going. So anyway, that'll help speed us up a little bit. All right, sorry about that, guys. 3 miles, 3.3. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Alright, I think that's pretty close. We'll flip it over, and now we're looking again to hop back to nav 1, and we'll see. Maybe I turned a little too soon. We'll just find out here. Mr. Checklist, I know, right? Kevin, I know I make you proud. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. With Tuba Flight getting here, it reminded me that we will have Ben, stand by, man, because we'll have the return of the go-around cam, and you were the last guy to actually sponsor it, so that's coming back. That is coming back, guys, and so I've got something that's going to be delivered tomorrow. I know it's blank right now, but it'll be delivered tomorrow, and Tuba, you will be back on top, just like you should, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm super excited. I've got a more permanent solution to the go-around cam, which was an insanely popular new feature that we added about 2 weeks ago. The DSLR that we had, unfortunately, couldn't quite come up with a way to make it work permanent. I did like what it looked like, so I'm hoping the one I just I have coming, I hope it's going to be a reasonable substitute, and yeah, we'll see. All right, I must have turned way too early because this baby's not even budging right now, and we're 3.5 miles out. So I'm gonna go about how about we go about 280. We'll just see if we can't Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, actually. All right. But yeah, the go-around cam, you guys, it was named, actually, Pentagon. Pentagon named it. So that was the start of that, and it's been just really a lot of fun. Yep, Pentagon named it. All right, there goes the VOR. What did I do here? Omni, are you on? Oh, there we go. Oh, I turned my altitude hold off. Sorry. Yeah, instead of turning the Omni on, I turned altitude off. But yeah, excited about that. It's going to be hard to concentrate. It's supposed to be delivered like at 9 in the morning, and I'll be at work. It's going to be hard to concentrate. But yeah, with any luck, that'll be set up for the Iceland flight on Thursday. There we go. We're kind of on track now. This is a 49-mile leg down to Spartanburg, which is 15.7. And it does look like maybe we did finally lose Atlanta Center. Looks like, sounds like I should say, the comms are a little bit quiet. Yes, indeed. We've lost. Oh, I got disconnected. That's why. Stand by. Let's reconnect here. Wonder what happened there. Interesting. All right, so 1570, and from Spartanburg, we will be out of here 269.
235 out of below 7,500. 45 golf.
45 golf, right back correct, runway 17.
All right, that'll be good. And then 15-0. Do I still have it set up? Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
17.
Okay, let's take a look. Do we still have Chattanooga approach is still a thing. We just got to get there. As you can see, we've got a ways to go yet. I'd say we're about a third of the way. The second two-thirds should be a little bit better now that we actually are flaps up and we're doing what we should be doing. Yeah, there we go.
170 contact approach, 133.47.
3347, yeah, 70.
Nav 1 from 264. Yep, that looks good.
1,250 knots, the Birmingham altimeter 3001.
Birmingham altimeter 3001. Could you repeat these other things?
Contend 0 to descend and maintain 1000.
Descend and maintain 1000 American.
108, runway 18 center, Charlotte altimeter 3001.
Runway 18 center, 3001, American 108.
Big 5389, descend and maintain 4000.
4000 Blue Streak, 5389.
Also forgot to turn the aux pumps off once I got up to cruise. That's, I think, just a little bit of electrical draw, so not a huge deal there, but yeah, if we don't have to, let's not do it.
That's 4162, radar contact.
ADF, look at this old ADF receiver, man. Freaking awesome. Kevin, have you used this before? You use this guy? I wonder if we have an ADF in the area. Seems like we've got a few down here. Yeah, Shelbyville ADF, the First River 417. I wonder if I can make this work here. On occasion, 417. So am I on the right? Yeah, I gotta be. Well, this doesn't. Usually just spin the knobs. Okay. I gotta go for. How do I? Does it show up there? Is that where it shows? $419. Now, how do I just want to adjust it a little bit. How do I do that? Flip the one on top.
Atlantis, November 45 Golf is holding short runway with them.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
5 Golf. Atlantis, and on-course departure brief from runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 45 Golf.
The band, this one here. I'm missing the click spot here, aren't I? There we go. Wait. Oh, nope. On. Where is it? I don't know. Brett, you're trying to help me. I know you are.
Mach 0.76.
American 2197. What was the Mach number?
Something you can click, yeah, to change the frequency spacing. It's this one, right?
American
Like,
2197. Maintain Mach 79 or greater.
why don't I have a
79 or greater, 21.
like this? Is what you can change, right? Hey, Adonis,
367. Maintain Mach 77 or less.
what's going on, man? You can't. Why can't I? Like, I can't find the right click spot. Like that should. This should be.
And Atlantic Center, Walter 1108, looking for final cruise tonight, if possible.
Oh, there we go. Wait a second. There it is. There it is. Just click it. 417. All right, there we go. So 417, that moved, which is cool. But this guy over here. Yeah, party time. Excellent.
716 to center, maintain 4,000.
Currently, we're going about 264. So that would mean we would need to turn to about a 327 heading. Oh, that's so cool, man. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever used that there. Brett, thank you, man. Thank you. So yeah, the kicker was that you like you can just spin it by doing that, but then if you want to move one at a time, then you get your arrow the way you want it to go and you just click it. Adonis, how are you doing, man? Yeah, good old days of doing math to tune the ADF. Well, I wasn't having to do a whole lot of math. I just wasn't able to get it right on where I wanted it to be. But this aircraft is the good old days. There's no doubt about that. Putting together a livery for the IXEG. Oh, cool.
Heavy with you at Charlotte.
What
Alpha 29, looking for
what are you working on there?
Tampa.
That's my patented method. Just click around until it does what you want. Yeah, well, that works.
Atlanta Center, this is United 853
That is a
at
guaranteed way for it to work
Alpha
right there,
29,
Fixie.
looking for IFR clearance to Tampa.
Now these yahoos went offline, and like I think this is a different dude. What if I should check back in?
District 5389, turn left heading 210, join the localizer, report the field in sight.
Left turn 210, join the localizer, and we do have the field district picture.
JAT Airways livery,
West direct AJ.
and you want to do all three types.
585 Mike Tango, to center, maintain
Nice,
3000.
nice.
3000.
From what I understand, that IXEG is a really nice aircraft. Might be in need of a little bit of an update. Maybe they'll work something for X-Plane 12, hopefully. But I hear good things about that aircraft. I hear some people say it's got some quirks, not bugs necessarily, but just kind of quirks. And I'm like, that's okay. I don't mind that.
Atlanta, correction, Memphis, center 133.65. And 9070 Papa, contact Memphis 133.65.
Okay, I said this was a 49-mile leg, so we're 29 out. We could probably...
Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb and maintain level 370.
We could probably flip over and track the inbound. In fact, I think maybe we will. Let's... haven't done that yet. So we're supposed to be inbound on a... Let's see,
252 Papa, expect 265.
about a 261, I think is what it's saying here. Oh yeah, we're pretty well right on it. Nice. Okay, so 216. Nav 2. Slight course adjustment. And 15.7.
24 American 1002.
American 1002, clear direct spat,
Okay.
cross spat out above 3,300, clear dial up runway 24.
And then we'll put this guy
Cleared island
269 outbound.
24, crossfat at 3000 American 15.
American 1002,
Okay,
3,300.
perfect. There we go.
3,300, that's American 15.
Corky as in VNAV sucked, and a lot of pilots that you knew used flight level change all the time. Gotcha. The only thing that's making you mad is the gizmo. Okay. But it's an old reliable as it is. Yeah, I just about grabbed it. It went on sale not too long ago, and it's like it never goes on sale. And I was just like, holy cow, that's pretty tempting because it's like $80, right? And it was on sale for like 60. I just about grabbed it, and I'm not sure why I didn't, but I kind of regret not grabbing it now. But yeah. But yeah, it just never goes on sale. But I think maybe I was a little worried that I haven't heard a lot of buzz from the IXEG guys that it's necessarily going to be able to go right over to X-Plane 12. That might have been it. That's kind of become my measuring stick just a little bit. The 733s are what you grew up around? Yeah, nice. I grew up around the 200s. And that was actually my first ever ride in a jet airplane was in a 737-200. So that's kind of why I like those, you know. I know it's kind of a trendy sort of a boring whatever airplane, but that's, you know, when you're a kid and that's what you ride in, man, that's like your first love. Can't help that. You grew up with the DC-9s, 7.2s, and the AN-2s. Yeah. You're too young for the 732s. Yeah. I can remember the couple things that I remember about those is everywhere that I flew out of, you had to walk out on the ramp and up the air stairs. I loved the air stairs. But man, you were face to face with that engine as you walked by, and it always freaked me out. You know, like the fans would just be kind of windmilling in there, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get sucked in. I remember as a little kid, I was always worried about that. Kind of worried, but fascinated at the same time, right? You couldn't not look at the engines. But I remember every flight, the stewardess coming and picking out some kid to go sit on the captain's lap, and I never got picked for that. I was bummed out. Never got picked, but I always ended up with like a sweet swizzle stick or something, little plastic. Like Western Airlines was one of the ones I flew in. It's still my favorite old retro livery. They'd have that long W with the long tail. That was a swizzle stick for my 7-Up. And everybody just drank and smoked on those flights like a bar. And I remember the smoking section was always towards the back of the plane, right? And which was hilarious. But if you had to go to the bathroom, man, you had to walk back through the haze, dude. So you really had to make a decision if you wanted to go to the bathroom. But you never buckled up. I mean, it was great. It was awesome.
4550 Atlanta Center, better contact.
Juicy, first plane you ever flew was A320. Yeah. Oh, you managed to get a wing seat. Nice.
Pop, I know you're a bit high. If you need me to spin you, that's fine.
I'm missing out. Smitty's saying on the Challenger, and yeah, dude, I cannot argue that, John. I think it looks incredible. I really do. I think it looks incredible.
I guess the other control might be a bit high, and then I kind of missed you. Sorry about that.
Did it look like an episode of Cheech and Chong when we landed? I just remember, like aviation was pretty safe, right? But people were just nervous back then to fly, and so like that's what they did. They drank, they smoked, they like. It's just how they coped.
Make sure you're on the right code.
The JATs, your national carrier was the first in Europe to buy the 733s. Ah, very sweet. That's pretty cool. Those things, those babies, man, those were the epitome of modern, like the huge leap forward in avionics and engines, and that was quite a jump for the 737s. I do remember that. I've never flown on a different 737. I've flown on some other aircraft, but the 737s kind of stopped flying in my neck of the woods shortly after when they discontinued the 200s. It just became too cost prohibitive to fly those little hops. So now they're flown by CRJs and Beech 1900s and Metroliners and that kind of stuff. So seeing ashtrays in general aviation planes, yeah, it is crazy, right? Yep. The bigger one was the NG, a new wing and all. That's right. I forgot about that. All right, 2.5 miles here, and I'll probably let it go a little bit more. This is a pretty straight transition, just a slight right-hand turn. Only an 8-degree turn, so we're going to just let it go as far as it will go.
456 is coming through 4004, 10,000.
What's on you?
456 Atlanta Center, looks like you're on the wrong code. VD cycle chance, but it's walk 2036.
2036.
That ought to work. Laser Football Association. Hey, welcome.
53 heavy at Charlotte, ready to go for
Whoa! Where are you going? Where are you going? What the heck? 269. Where did you go? Oh man, I think I had it at 296. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Oops. Okay, well, we'll pick up this radial here. One way or another, we'll pick it up. So we're outbound now, Spartanburg 1570. We are from, yeah, it should be about a 265 is what they're telling me now. So to get on that radial, I'm going to need to do more like a 260-ish. That'll get us there. Laser Football Association, thanks for stopping by. Where are you flying tonight? What's the route? What's the aircraft? Oh, wait a second. It's actually 10 degrees in the wrong direction. How about 280? That's going to look like a super nice intercept, isn't it? All right, this is kind of our last long leg. We go to the Harris VOR, and we've got, what is this?
Lagrange 5, 0 uniform.
98-mile leg. So this is kind of our last long leg. The leg from Harris to Choo Choo is only 61 miles, so we're getting close, guys. NSA is doing the registration that'll transfer to the level up. Oh, very cool, very cool. And you had always had a fictional 700 with the registration. Shuzi was born in Spartanburg. That's pretty cool. This is neat country, Kevin. I think I always forget you're from down around here until I fly over here, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I think Kevin's here. He was born here. All right. How's everything going here? We haven't checked our gauges in a while. Still have good oxygen pressure. That's good. We won't fly quite so high if we decide to go to Mountain Air. We may not make it to Mountain Air tonight, to be honest with you. It's getting on just a little bit. Fuel is getting down there a little bit as well. We do have quite a bit in the aux tanks, so I'm not too worried that we're going to not be able to make it. Cylinder heads are much happier. And
flight number is 4162, not 2162.
It's 4162, roger. Direct Grumpy to center maintain 4000.
Direct Grumpy 4000. Southwest 4162.
Anyone on the ground taxiing, moving, holding short of runway at Charlotte, Tower 118.1.
I'm just going to slightly close those.
4550 to center maintain 1000.
Okay, we haven't quite got back on course here. So I think I'm still going about 280, aren't I? Yeah. We'll just stay with it. Like I say, we've got 90 some miles to run here, so we've got a little ways yet.
Backtrack 730 Atlanta Center, hello. 4550 contact Chattanooga approach 119.2.
Chattanooga approach 119.2, Endeavor 4550.
I think I need to tune that guy in here.
812 Atlanta Center, stay position?
Yeah, I think I'm going to check in with this center, even though he's getting a little grumpy. Just because I think he's going to have to hand me off. So I'm going to report that we are west of Spartanburg, 12 miles.
5543 Bravo 6500 with you.
November 544 Bravo Atlanta Center, stay position?
Departed Heavens Landing, destination Atlanta, estimating around 40 minutes en route. Requesting flight following.
Enough time for flight following right now. Give me a call in like 10 minutes.
No, it's not. That's not where I want to go.
736 Tango Bravo, go ahead with you.
Where am I?
Like, see if we can proceed. Present position, direct Milby, join the DN3 arrival into Papa Delta Kilo.
That is not budging an inch. Why is that not budging an inch? Because Spartanburg is 1570. That's why.
Milby, DN3 arrivals, Tango Bravo, thanks.
I'm way north of course here. Okay. Oh, not bad actually. Not bad.
The 456?
I'm all over the place here. Holy
I'm not
cow.
sure if there's something on that squawk machine or no one knows how to squawk the correct code. Give me 1 second. 456 squawk 2002, hopefully that works.
2002 Delta 456, and can we climb above 10,000 feet now?
Delta 456, on until I can get you on the right code and get you better contacted. 456, there you go, better contact 30 miles south of Atlanta, climb and maintain for level 370.
70 Delta 456.
Flight systems, good evening, this is 55 Kilo, leveling up 10,000, passenger sail.
Good 55 Kilo Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb and maintain for level 360.
Maintain for level 360, speed is 55 Kilo.
That's 4162, contact town 119.1.
I mean, I could have worded it edgewise with this guy.
119.1, good night. Southwest 4162.
Delta 12, did you indicate anything to me?
Alright, I think we're ready to intercept now. Might have a little bit of a turn.
A12 negative, if you didn't hear me give you anything, I didn't give you anything. Delta, the correction American 2197 to center maintain
This is really interesting. I should be from...
Down 4000, American 2197.
15.7.
Atlanta Center, American 1046 at 10,000 feet.
I'm not tracking that one. Jeez Louise. Brand new pilot here. Sorry, guys. Yep. There we go.
Atlanta Center, American 7 Heavy with you, 19 miles to the south of...
I think this better be my last flight. I am not safe in the simulated skies.
American 7, Atlanta Center.
Come on, pick up that.
Squawk 2016.
Pick up that needle. There we go. There we go.
2016, American 7, Heavy.
Atlanta Center, Venus 84, 10 miles behind EM.
Ooh, that guy's comms not sounding great. I'm literally all over the place here. Is that better? Oops.
American 1325, I know you're busy tonight. Is there any way I can get my descent into Charlotte?
1325, no problem. Descend via the flips to arrival, Charlotte landing south to Charlotte, altimeter 3001.
Alright, we're finally on our outbound radio here. 20 from Spartanburg. Center November 11816, 14,000, 20 to the west of Spartanburg.
One 1816 Atlanta Center at our contact, squawk 2021.
2021, 11816.
American 2197 on my 18 center.
Alright, there we go. There we go. We're back talking to controllers, which is good. Which is good, which is good. Alright, very good, very good. Now, I have to do a better job of switching back and forth between these things here. I'm not really doing a very good job, but Harris is coming up. It's 1098. 1098. And we're expecting to be in on a 086. Sorry, that'd be a 266, right? 261, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're pretty close. Pretty close. If I could just remember which nav I'm working off of, we'll be in business.
I apologize.
Juicy Juice, I'm with you, buddy. Kevin doesn't believe me, but I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna try to wait till June to pick it up, but I'm so excited to see it. Smitty,
Flight 4236 Atlanta Center, hello.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off, dude. I kind of wanted to go back up to Mountain Air, but it's like another 2-hour flight back, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to, John. I got a late start.
Go ahead.
I think we're just gonna try to get it down in here, and we're just gonna try to get down on the ground here at Level Field and call it good. Why would I put myself into that big of a suffering? Well, 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't have the money right now. I gotta save a little bit. that's the biggest reason. I need to save just a little bit more. Number 2, though, is I like to wait for a hot fix or two to come out and sort of work the kinks out a little bit. I like to, and I sort of enjoy watching all the people pick up the airplane and report all the bugs and find out later on that really it's not a bug, it's just that they don't quite understand how to fly the aircraft right. And it's all kind of fun. I don't know, but I'm gonna wait just a bit. Just let the water settle just a little bit. Let everybody splash around and have their fun. And it's definitely not, it's it's not an airplane like the like the Mad Dog.
Play level 230, direct PV, United 53 Heavy.
that's unique, or even the BAE for that matter. That's like super unique, and so it's like cool to get it out there and kind of cool to be one of the first to fly it. Like everybody flies the 737, right? So even though it'd be awesome to have the PMDG quality, I'm not in a huge hurry to I guess go out and grab it, because I know the thing's going to be $150 or something crazy like that. Yeah.
Anyone else that needed anything?
Juicy, yeah, you feel me, man. Yeah, Smitty, sorry about that, dude. If it wasn't Tuesday, if it was Thursday, and I had only one more day of the week, I'd probably go a little later, but yeah, I think I'm going to just try to get into level field and call it good. We've had some fun. It's been a good stream. Don't get me wrong. I might finish the second half of my not sponsored and feel differently. Yeah, so Juicy, you'll have to tell me how it is, man. You will have to tell me how great it is. If it's everything I remember from P3D, it's going to be awesome. Totally awesome.
Uniform cross Honey at a maintain 14000 at the Atlanta altimeter 3003.
3003 cross Honey 140,000 0 uniform.
You don't think it'll be that expensive? They said it'll be affordable, so more people can pick it up. All I know is they sold like the pre-release version before Microsoft Flight Sim even was out, and that was over $100, right? Wasn't it? Oh, I see, John. You're flying the Challenger now and would have met me at the destination. Ah, okay. Mountain Air wouldn't be it. Okay. Yeah, that'd be tough to fit that Challenger into Mountain Air, right? I will only tell you bad things so I can stay strong. Thank you, man. You're a true friend. You're a true friend. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. You know, I've been
Atlanta Center, American 1046. Are we cleared to climb
like
flight level 370?
I'm really enjoying flying the CRJ because it lets me fly internationally.
1046,
But it's still not quite the same. I flew that FSX/PMDG 737. I flew it a ton. It was my first ever payware add-on that I bought for FSX. And I loved it so much that I rebought it for P3D because it didn't port over, of course. So I rebought the stupid thing and didn't regret it a bit. If you look at my VATSIM stats, it's still far and away the aircraft I've flown the most. I was no expert, but I felt pretty comfortable with just about anything that I was asked to do in that plane. Now, I've since forgotten quite a bit of it. But, you know, I could hold at a certain speed, left hand, right hand, you know, 1 mile, 2 mile radius, all that stuff. I could pull off any hold you wanted. I could shoot any approach, instrument approach, RNAV, ILS, offset, you know, NDB approach, all that. I was able to do all that stuff. I'm not saying I did it all very well, but I just felt like I knew how to make the plane do what I wanted. The one thing I didn't really do as well as I wish I could have, and I was trying to work on being better at that, was just hand flying. I felt pretty good about, like, I could hand fly even up to top of climb if I wanted, but I didn't ever really get a great feel for flying the approaches, and that's the one thing I really want to do when I pick up this next one, is just hand fly a little bit more. And I've actually, since that plane, I've sort of made it my goal to hand fly a little bit more, especially on the approaches. And that's what we're going to do here, by the way, as we head into level field. And level field still is Still has some weather in the area, but things have cleared up quite a bit, actually. So now we are calm winds, and it's still raining there. There's a few clouds at 3, a few at, it's scattered at 4,000, overcast at 11. It's not the blue dot it was a little bit ago, but still some weather in the area. But we're gonna hand fly whatever approach they would like us to fly. And let me just get the, I'm not quite close enough to get the full-on ATIS. But whatever they give us, I'm going to try to hand fly that bad boy.
Left American 1325.
221, report the field inside.
Your English, no, your English is fine. Where are you from, Juicy Juice? You asked me where are you from.
Down 2 on field inside. 21, clear visual patch on the right 26 right at AJ, contact tower, actually I'm tower.
Pentagon, I'll do the same. Oh, wait a second, hold on.
Okay, yeah, just want to verify, is it 26 left or 26 right?
Juiciest Juice said to the DC-6, said that they sold only in Microsoft Flight Sim more copies than all of the sims combined. Huh, interesting. Pentagon's thinking I'm going to fly a lot of instrument stuff in MSFS with the 7.3. Probably right. You're probably right. It'll be the majority, but hopefully I'll be able to fly a little bit more. Oh, you're from Germany. Okay. Oh, wow. It's late over there, my friend. Holy cow. You and Tuba Flight. Over there, my European friends. Dadgummit. Yeah, it's way late for you, dude. 3 in the morning your time. 4 in the morning your time. Holy cow. 5 a.m. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, so maybe you're just up early. You an early riser or a night owl? I know with Tuba Flight, he just does never sleep. That guy's like a vampire, man. He's just up all night long. Oh, you have a week off? Ah, yeah, very cool. All right, nice. That's cool.
Right, heading 210, join the localizer, and we've got the field inside American 1325.
Yeah, I'm the same way. My you're the vampire, you're the night owl. Good. Yeah, I actually make it a little bit of a goal when I have time off to mess up my sleep schedule. Like I feel like if I go back to work and I'm not a little tired, I didn't vacation right.
Departure cargo is 4021 with you out of 170 for 4,000.
All right, you guys, we're getting there. We're over halfway now, and we're about the only show left in town here. Kansas City Center. Inexplicably, they're never on, but here they are on a Tuesday night, rocking it. There's Smitty taking the Challenger down to Texas. Came out of Memphis. Yeah, you would have had a hard time getting back up here to Mountain Air. Mountain Air's back up here.
Yep, we've got it. American 1325.
1325, good visual approach on our 1 at left, contact tower 118.1.
There's our friend Will Dog 6.
1325, have a good night.
And so Juicy Juice, what's your favorite place to fly over, kind of in your neck of the woods? Juicy Juice, I'm in education. I'm a teacher and a coach.
27 left, track Grumpy, American 7 Heavy. United 1234, waiting for British back.
1234, pushing south, is that your description? Come back with action.
EDRK is the closest to you. Where do you in the sim though? Where do you like to fly? Because Germany has some pretty cool spots to fly. Europe in general, obviously, but that was a not sponsored SIP. That's correct. That was one of these, you guys. That was one of these. Where am I? Can't find my own emotes. That was one of those. Yep, thank you, Fixie. You got it. Good Fixins, that's right. Good Fixins made me a pretty nice emote. Yeah. I guess I have a few that aren't created by Google Drawings. Oh, you like, yeah, New Zealand. Yeah. Hard to beat that.
Visual
That's an absolutely gorgeous area. We've done a little bit of work down here. Some flying. We need to do more. We're going to be flying here from Heberton over to Port Moresby, Jackson's International. That'll be our next international. And then doing some flying around the mountains here. There's some pretty good. You can see we've hit a few up here, but look at all these little stinking bush strips, man. It's awesome. It's so awesome up here.
Center Spearwings 1493 on the ground in Atlanta on the south side of Rad 3.
Yeah, you'll see with my flights, you'll see a distinct pattern. I have not flown nearly enough abroad. I need to fly a lot more over here, and that's what I hope the 737 does for me. And the Rhine River, yeah, that's. I think I did a flight. Is that kind of in the northern part of the country there? I'm trying to remember. I did it before I was on Volanta, and had a really nice. I don't remember exactly where it was, but really enjoyed. There was like a World War II era submarine base and stuff. It was really cool. I think it's been a couple years. Juice. Yeah, it's probably in my YouTube channel if you dig back a little bit. But yeah, we had a good time. It was when Microsoft Flight Sim was just first coming out, and I think they did the. Yeah, I don't remember if they did a specific Europe update, but I know that the We Love VFR plugin came out, and that really made that look fantastic. I know I had some problems. I think I streamed it. That's right. I remember now. I streamed it, and my my ortho imagery somehow got turned off, and it looked horrible. It looked like default, and it just looked terrible. Then I came back, I got that fixed, and I think I restreamed it, or reflew it, and it just looks so beautiful. Just so incredibly beautiful.
Air Cal 3621, good evening, request IFR clearance.
Alright, 62 miles. Again, we said this leg was 98 miles, so we could probably flip it over and track inbound. So we need to be nav 2, we need to be going to it, and we're anticipating, yeah, we're pretty darn close. So let's do this. Let's flip over. Somebody's got a hot mic. Caliente. Flip over to
Cal 3621, good evening, request IFR clearance.
Slight correction, of course.
Currently at
there we go, not bad. Yeah, we're starting to get into that. This is a really pretty part of the country here with all these. This is the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Right.
A little bit of an ortho color deal going there, but it's all right. My favorite area to fly in, Alaska.
In Atlanta, ready to taxi.
I love flying in Alaska.
27 left, 27 left. Should be on the north side of the ramp.
We could go for 27 running.
Zone 1403, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima Charlie.
Lima Charlie, 27 right for Spearwings 1493.
Good 7, turn left, heading 300, join the localizer, to send maintain 3000 and report the field inside.
300, we have the field.
Yeah, it's got a little of everything, and it's just so massive. I mean, it's just crazy.
For everything, 27 left for
so, unfortunately,
Venus 84, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles. It's a American
only about half of it really looks good, you know what I mean, in any sim, because it's just hard to get good good imagery. So I did buy the Alaska mesh from Orbix, and it does a nice job with like the parts that it covers, but kind of leaves the rest of the map looking kind of like it does, which is still not bad. But like, if you're flying up to Barrow and stuff like that, it looks pretty default.
34 ready to taxi, requesting runway 26 left.
Probably my second favorite area to fly is actually that Pacific Northwest, and that is that's kind of where I got my first taste of float plane flying, was up there, and that's kind of a special spot as well. It's hard to go wrong with the mountains of Idaho, you know, for bush league flying. Papua New Guinea, those mountains are awesome, but yeah, that's so many places to fly. I'm flying big heavies. I love flying Boston area. Yeah, but Alaska kind of is what, for whatever reason, it just keeps pulling me back there, and I just enjoy the heck out of that place. Alright, so we are now, let me flip over here, we're 1098. And see how far out we are at. 26 miles. Okay, very good. So 26 miles. And let's go take a look at what we have. Sorry. We are going to be hitting Harris, and then outbound a 271 from Harris. There's a changeover point here. 25 miles out, we'll change over, and we'll track this last little bit into the Choo Choo VOR. That's the theme of tonight's event, the Choo Choo VOR. But at that point, then we'll be probably be vectored, maybe even before Choo Choo. And I'm expecting we're going to be landing, I think, to the north there. Still don't have a Chattanooga altimeter, but I do think we still have control, so that's cool.
San Delta 1538, ready for taxi.
Yep, still have those guys hanging tough. Appreciate that. I mean, they've been going now for over 4 hours, which is awesome.
Aircraft on the ground on the ground.
Alpha, holding short, runway 27 right, Atlanta International, ready for takeoff.
If that Sheed's still going, I hope he's celebrating, man. He made partner. That's so awesome.
Sending you a message was blocked.
Yeah, it's juicy juice. It is truly.
Would you like me to go to reports since I see that they're on now? I'm at the end of leaving my turn.
One of those VORs that you just chuckle at every time you have to use it or fly by it. It's just like, yes. Whoever named that sucker, man, he had a good sense of humor.
Center 3 Delta Juliet, do you want us to do the same?
3 Delta Juliet, anyone on the ground at Atlanta, contact the departure 133.47.
Daisy. We have a Daisy VO or a Daisy NDB now. 341. Let's see if we can get that guy tuned.
Good evening. Request Sci-Fi clearance.
341.
New Orleans.
Get it close and then click it. There it is. And we're too far away still. This Daisy NDB is just north of where we're heading, level field, so we're over 100 miles away from it still, I think. Or, well, no, not quite that much, I guess, but we're still quite a ways away.
We cleared a land use on left 84.
Affirmative, American 7, departure 133.47.
Departure, see you.
7 after uniform, descend maintain this, Swift flight 4236, descend maintain 3000.
Center maintain 3000, Swift flight 4236.
Departure, American 7 with you, requesting crossing over runway 27 right, taxi to the right.
Speedbird 55 kilo, trim rising 360, descend maintain 9000.
Man, that looks nice. Don't know if that line of trees there is like what happened. If that's just kind of the way the terrain really is, or if there, I wonder if there's something that, like a forest fire or something, or maybe it's just an ortho tile thing. It kind of runs the whole length of here, so I feel like maybe it's a little bit of an ortho tile issue.
34, I did give it to you, turn left and 180, acclimated 4000.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's. I think, honestly, I think X-Plane with ortho and this enhanced skyscapes with the clouds, I think it looks really nice. I think it's very comparable to Microsoft Flight Sim. Whoops! And we just lost all of our clouds. Yeah, that's definitely an ortho tile seam, though. You can see it now much better. I have, I don't know how much I have. I've got pretty much the entire, pretty much the whole U.S. And then I have a little bit of, a fair amount of southern Canada up into southern Alaska. And then I've got a spot here and there in Europe as well, so I'm just about out of space. I've got an 8 terabyte external that I've been using, and it's almost full. I feel like I probably ought to get another external hard drive, but I keep wanting to see what X-Plane 12 is going to do before I do that. Oh man, but it does look nice. It's very very immersive, and I know I keep telling myself like it can't get any better, right? Why can't I go back in my? There we go. Wasn't wanting to take me back in the cockpit here. Weird. Okay, what's going on here? What is going on here? There we go. I didn't have my number lock key on. Yeah, it's taking a little time. I'm not gonna lie, taking some time and some terabytes. Oh, you know what I was going to check? I was going to check on my fuel. How's my fuel doing? Getting down there. Got the ox fuel still. Doing okay. Everything else I think looks good though.
Bird 55 kilo, descend and maintain 4000.
United 1234, holding short runway 26 left.
1234, contact land approach 133.47.
Yeah, Juicy, it's just the kind of the deal you've got to make, right? The deal with the devil. You've got to have hard drive space.
1722 with you.
I would love, I mean, and that's what's so enticing about Microsoft Flight Sim is just having that nice looking ortho worldwide, basically, which is what's going to be so cool about planes like the Mad Dog and the 737 is now. It's always been such a fantastic general aviation sim because it looks so good down low, close to the ground. But now you have some really high quality, reliable jets that can get you further. And I know that there's a lot of people that like flying at altitude, and some people are like, well, what's the big deal? But like you can tell, like you can, if you look out the window in a jetliner, you can tell if you've got nice, orthoprogrammetry imagery, or if you just have default stuff. So it does matter. I can remember, just the difference that when I was in P3D, just the difference in buying Orbix's, it wasn't even True Earth, it was just their regions, and just how much better it looked. And now I go back and look at that stuff, I'm like, oh man, that looks so terrible now. I'm so spoiled. Yeah. And you have good luck, Microsoft Flight Sim, not crashing on you. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck with that also, except for when somebody tells me to open up a door. You walked into that one there, Juicy Juice. All right, 2 miles. We got to make a turn, guys. We got to make a turn. We've got to turn outbound here, 271. Let's do this. Let's come down here. Let's go 271. Let's go to heading mode.
American 1893 climbing through 12004.
And that's what we've got tuned
American
right.
1893 maintain level 230.
Maintain 230, American 1893.
We should have it tuned. We don't, but we should. All right, let's go 271. And we're a little off. We're only a mile on the other side of the VOR, so we'll go ahead and just kind of let it steady itself here.
Center TDM 16 road.
There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and go back to nav mode. It'll take a little bit of a correction here, but not bad. All right, so here we go. We've got to go outbound here for 25 miles, and then we're going to switch inbound to Choo-Choo 11580. You know what I need to probably do, honestly, is I probably need to leave this for the ILS. I'm not 100% sure that we're going to get that. Yeah, I don't have Chattanooga ATIS or anything here, but just looking at SkyVector, it still shows calm winds. And I wonder if we can get any kind of a sense of what they're doing here.
1722, you just want us 230 still for now.
1720, American 1722, Washington offline, beta 7 precision.
I was expecting, when the weather was bad, I was expecting runway 2.
Unicom 1722, thanks.
It looks like there's some people that are actually coming in and,
1493 on the Nassau
I don't know, taxiing back off.
12.5 for 14,000.
Hard to tell.
1292 Atlanta Center, better contact, maintain
What the METAR.TA-TAF says. What's this say here? VFR, no warnings, overcast, calm, life is good. Yeah, it's not really saying anything. Runway 2, runway 15. Not really specifying anything, so.
State 4, turn right, heading 360.
I imagine once we get handed off to Chattanooga approach,
Speedbird 55 kilo, turn right, heading
they're
25,
gonna
on the localized airport field.
they're gonna let us know.
5 kilo clear to show approach runway 26 right, contact approach 133.47.
Sure, have a great day.
American 1046, drive from offline, radars host on it, frequency change approved.
Frequency approved, American 1046.
American 1893, Washington Center offline, and radars host on it, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, American 1893. Have a good night.
This is Delta 1224. I have a quick question.
Hey, there goes that ADF for the aircraft or the airport that's just north of Lovell, so that's good. In case everything else breaks down, we can at least fly toward that guy.
Naval, can I get that channel? We're gonna blow the localizer.
54 2, I'm setting 250 during the localizer, report the field inside.
It's actually we have the field during the log 2711, hey for it.
54 clear to approach runway 27 left, to contact approach 133.47.
Clear visual 27 left, contact approach 364.
Alright, if we end up shooting the ILS runway 2, we're going to go ahead and just brief that real quickly, just so we're ready. And if we have to, we'll change, but this at least puts a little something in our brain.
Good evening, Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight
It looks like this is a procedure
Meridian
turn,
VOR at 390.
which could be kind of interesting. I don't know if they'll give us the procedure turn as part of the, you know, if you request it, I think you could get it, but they may vector us in here. And
Squawk 2020, Frontier 2040.
anyway, we're going to tune in 108.3. That's the frequency. Approach course is 022. Elevation is almost 700 feet. Runway length is plenty, 7,100. If we go missed, we climb to 3,600. We head out to that NDB, that CQN NDB. That's what we've got tuned in. And we hold. We continue an incline hold to 3,600 CQM. That's the Daisy NDB. So basically, it's just runway heading, essentially, and we'll hold out there, teardrop into it. All right, we can do that. Minimums are for us ILS.
Flight 2048, radar contact
600. Okay.
80 miles to the southwest of the Vulcan Bay. Good evening.
Good evening, Frontier 2048.
No, ILS. We're 200. Sorry. Yeah, we're 200. ILS, not. We're shooting the ILS, not the localizer. Okay. Okay. So 108.3. One of the quirks of this plane is that this top gauge is where you have to shoot the ILS. So
Center, Spirit Wings 1493, looking for flight level 380.
this is the only place where the glide slope appears. So 108.3, that's set and ready, and the approach course is 022.
Unit 1234, departure NASA 2.
1021 right there. Got it.
Climb to 16,000. Unit 1234.
1234 seconds.
He just read back his altitude instructions. Alright, let's take a quick look here, and
Center American,
fuel is okay.
7,400
Full
for flight level
pressure, good. Outside air temp, yeah, we're still kind of down there where we could be seeing some icing conditions, so we need to be ready for that. Our icing stuff is up here. Prop heat, wing de-ice, single de-icer there, and we'll be ready just in case. I am expecting that we'll be passing through some of that mist, that baby rain there, the BR. So we'll probably turn that on when we start the descents.
Was there an event tonight? I heard something on ground or tower that they said you guys were having an event.
Saying 1493, yep, we had a Chattanooga event tonight, but it's over now. We're just cleaning up from it.
10-4, I guess I missed that. Alright, thanks a lot.
Center American 1960, I confirm that was flight level 230.
Okay, 1968, affirmative, flight level 230.
Roger.
Alright, if we're successful, by the way, getting down on the ground at level, it looks to me like we are going to be, if we run on 1, 2, or landing on 2 here, it looks like the FBO's off on the left-hand side. So we'll try to get it shut down, like Charlie, maybe. If we can't get,
1224, 1254.
really need to get shut down at Charlie, otherwise we have to go all the way across the crossing runway there and come back across it.
Hello?
So hopefully we'll be able to.
Did you say Delta 1224 or 1254?
Delta 12, negative. I was calling someone out.
Oh, alright. West, Serendipity 5176, 14,000.
Heard that guy's altimeter alert going off in the background. That's cool.
5176, Atlanta Center, climb maintain phone 340.
I maintain flight level 340 and number 5176.
Alright, approach. I gotta be getting close. Gotta be getting close.
1968, Jacksonville Center offline, radar 7 change approved.
What if you forgot about me?
4550 to center maintain 13,000.
Center maintain 13,000, 4550.
Center November 11816. Hope I didn't miss a radio call. You'd like us to go over to approach?
November 11816, where are you?
We're just closing in probably 40 miles or so to the west of Chattanooga.
116, I did not miss you there. Just going to maintain 11,000. I'll have a handoff for you shortly.
Alright, down to 11,000. 11816. Alright, here we go, guys. It's time. So we'll go. Give it about little 5 clicks there. Start heading down.
11816, contact Chattanooga, approach 119.2.
Alright, 1920. We'll talk to you next time. 11816.
Box 4021, if it's
Chattanooga approach. Good evening, November 11816. Out of 14,000.
11816 Chattanooga, approach Chattanooga, altimeter 3000. Advise you have the weather notice at Chattanooga and request an approach.
3000. We have the weather, and we'd like to take the visual runway 2.
6, expect that.
All right, so we're heading down to 11,000, and okay, I'm just going to kind of. I think we can probably take the oxygen mask off now. Everything here looks good. Now I don't want to freeze up. Okay, yeah, we're doing good temperature-wise. Okay. Now, I don't see any kind of tower, and I think I screwed up. It's Chattanooga Tower, but it is crud. It's something different. Shoot. It's not Chattanooga Approach. It's like Charlatan or something. And I can never remember where to find that.
118. 5 present heading. Descend and maintain 7,000 vectors for the approach.
Present heading and down to 7,000. Twin Cessna 816. Alright, present heading, so we can undo all this here. We are about 270. Pretty close. We go to heading mode. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to go to nav 1. We have all that set up for the ILS. We're just going to keep on going down to 7,000. And I'm going to pull back on the power here a little bit. I'm going to enrich the mixture slightly as well. And then we're going to go ahead and increase our rate of descents ever so slightly. Like 2 more clicks. I'll just try to keep it at about 1,000 feet per minute if I can. There we go. Juicy Juice, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. In fact, what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to hand fly because we're in the descent. And Otto has had way too much fun. So we're going to go ahead and click the autopilot off and see if we can keep present heading here. This did end up getting a little bit off on the trip, so let's set that guy right about right about this side of west and see if we can take it down to 7,000. Tuba, what's going on, man? AirNav says they're called Chattanooga Approach. Yeah, that's what I thought, but he kind of said something different. And I think I've heard them. I think I've heard them refer to themselves as something else also. But again, yeah, no worries. We kind of feel like we're the last guys off the ski slope type of thing, anyway. So. Okay. Put our nav lights on to flash here. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the forgot to turn the taxi and landing lights off when I got over 10,000 feet. Holy cow! I missed a lot of stuff on the checklist tonight, didn't I, boys? Wowzers!
Chattanooga departure, Cessna 90608 Whiskey is taking runway 2 VFR to the west, Chattanooga.
Turn that off, or turn that on, I should say. And oh. Weather update. I guarantee it's not this nice. There we go. That's more like it. Almost feel like I should turn my outside air temp is actually back above 0 now, so probably going to be okay. Turn that off. Pitot heat will keep that on. There's 9,000. Checklists are optional. Yes. I do have on the other screen that you can't see, I do have the checklist up. And I'm definitely trying my best to follow it. It is definitely a weak point of mine, though. No question about it. I should have, at some point, I should have probably flipped it over to the oxys. Oops, don't do that. And burn some of that ox fuel off, because then on the final approach, you're supposed to switch it back to mains. But for now, I think my ox tanks actually have more fuel in them than the mains. Yeah, the mains are down to 10. The oxes are over 15. So we'll burn ox tank fuel here for this approach. Yeah, I don't know how I missed the... Not sure how I missed the landing and taxi lights though through 10,000. That wasn't good. I also missed the ox pumps. And
A160, center maintain 3000, report the field inside.
At 3000, we'll call the field, Twin Cessna 816. Whoops, I just nosed down a little bit, maybe a little bit too aggressively. Pull back here, power. My VOR shows that I'm still pretty much right at it. Get up on the phone book a little bit here, just make sure I'm not missing something. Should be just right. I should say I'm right at the choo-choo VOR, so the airport should be off to my, 2 o'clock or so. We're going to be looking for flaps below 180. And we can put the landing gear down below 160, so get to the wide arc for the landing gear. See it down. I would think a town would have an airport. But I don't see it quite yet. Do not see it quite yet. Do we have a VOR yet? No, I don't have the VOR either. Or I should say the ILS. I don't have that guy quite yet. Is there a lake? Looking at the sectional here. There is a lake kind of north, so the field ought to be just right in here somewhere, guys. I'm thinking that might be it right there. Kind of feel like I'm seeing a runway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. At Twin Cessna 816, we've got the field in sight.
Twin Cessna 816, clear visual approach in Chattanooga. Report cancellation of IFR, missed approaches. Frequency, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Alright, we'll report IFR cancellation on this frequency. And over to Unicom. Cleared ILS, I'm sorry, cleared for the visual approach, runway 2, 11816. Need to keep going down, sorry. And approach, we'll make life easy for you. We're going to go ahead and just cancel IFR right now, 11816. Thanks for the service, man. Really appreciate you staying up late.
Cessna 816, no problem. Thanks for flying in tonight, and you have a good night.
See you, man. Yeah, he doesn't need to wait an extra 5 minutes if he's ready to get going. So at 2280, make our calls here. Still not quite down to 3,000, but we got to make a pretty hard turn here, guys. I think. Yeah, we've got. There we go. Remember, we're shooting runway 2 here, so we got to really make a pretty abrupt, whoa, hey, over 90-degree turn here. Chattanooga traffic, Twin Cessna 11816 is just south of the field, 3,500 inbound runway 2, Chattanooga traffic. All right. 3,000 will level off there. Oops, we're a little below 3. I'm going to go ahead and let the speed come down. We need 180 for flaps. Okay, there we go. Flaps coming out. First notch. 160 we can do gear if we need. Looking for the runway. There's the runway. Okay, we start the descent here as well. Prop and mixture going to come full forward. Lights are on. Fuel's on the fullest tank. Let's make our turn. See if we can pick up the field here. There it is. I've got it. We're a little high. Not too bad. Got another notch of flaps here. And gear down. Yeah, we're pretty high, but I think we'll be okay. And we're looking for a VREF of about 90, so kind of descending on the blue line, which is doing okay. Get my view set here. There we go. Still just a bit high. I feel like I've got a little bit of a wind off our right hand side there, even though it's reporting to be calm. A little bit of a wind. Okay, flaps are full. Gears down. And 3 green. Switches are on, including the aux pumps. Speed's good. It's going to be a little bit long on the landing here, but we're trying to make a left-hand turn. We're not going to be too bad. Time it's all said and done. This plane's a lot like the Q400. You have to keep the power in pretty much all the way down, because it just sort of loses airspeed and aerodynamics pretty abruptly there toward the end. We do have a little bit of a crosswind there, so kick that tail out a little bit. Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. There's the first taxiway coming up. Oh, I might even get this guy. Hey, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We'll take that. Squeaking the tires a little bit, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Clean the flappies up. Chattanooga traffic. Twin Cessna 816 is clear. Runway 2, Chattanooga. All right, welcome everybody. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Home with the Choo Choo VOR. Really enjoyed having you guys fly along with me tonight. Just a beautiful, beautiful old airplane. Never gets old. The plane's old, but flying it never gets old. Here's the simulated FBO. This is a freeware update. I don't know that there's necessarily a payware Chattanooga, but this will work. This is a decent little Decent little scenery, I think. Oh, all that can come off here. And we'll pull it around. We'll take a look. You know, we've got a minute or two. We'll take a look at the replay. And, yeah, we'll call it good for the night. I definitely am not going to be able to fly another flight. I really hit the wall here, but that's okay. All right, aux pump's coming off. Avionics are off. And we'll go idle cutoff. Everything's spinning down, gyros spinning down, all that good stuff. Mags off. Pitot heat off. Everything else is off here. Off, 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 off. Batteries and jennies are off. And that, my friends, is how you do that. Tuba Flight, thank you so much. And Juicy Juice, thank you for hanging out, man. Hawker, appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Let's see what the Volanta touchdown report has to say here. Now 116 at about 78 and 1.3 on the G's. And I felt like I put it right down there in the touchdown zone. So pretty much on center with a little tiny bit of a crosser. But yeah, and I made the first exit there, the first taxiway. That's maybe what I was most happy about there. Juicy Juice, yeah, I was with you, man. I thought that fog was supposed to be here, but I think the storm was kind of passed us by. So we got lucky. We timed that one pretty well. All right, let's take a look at the replay here and just kind of see what she looks like. We don't always get a chance to do these replays, so kind of nice to do that. Let's hop outside here, take a look. You can see she's wiggly. I mean, she just is a wiggle worm, but fairly stable. Wasn't trying to really nose down too aggressively. Just trying to keep that airspeed. And you know, maybe I really wasn't crabbing like I thought I was. How'd I do? Time it up. Timed it pretty well. Ooh, ended up a little bit right of center, I guess. A little bit right of center. Yep. A little bit right of center. You can see how it really, I probably cut the power just even a little bit too soon with that landing. Let's see what Downwind Sim thought of the landing. Hey, 727 over there, that's cool. Yeah, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, except for it was a little right of center. Probably the only thing that I could have done a little bit better. All right, how about tower view? What's the tower think here? Oh boy, we're in what's I can't even see. Can't even see. There we go. That's an awful view. I have no idea where we are. We're down already, probably. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. Well, hey, I tell you what, guys, that was fun. Nonetheless, thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for kind of hanging out. I know I was a little late getting on tonight, but yeah, we'll just try to make that adjustment, and that way we won't have you hanging for too long on nights like tonight. But yeah, appreciate it. Hawker, I appreciate it, man. It was good to have you here as well, and enjoyed flying. I always like flying this part of the country, no doubt about that.
Thanks for watching my
It's about time to get this thing wrapped up. And again, let me tell you what's coming up. we'll be flying again Thursday. The scheduled time was 5. That's when the event's happening. It's the Virtual USA Flying Club's Exploring Iceland event. I'm not going to be able to join them until 6. I just know that, so I'll be a little late getting to the event, but we'll still fly around and take a look at all the beautiful things that Iceland has to offer. We'll be in Microsoft Flight Sim in the Cessna 414. And it should be a lot of fun there. Pentagon, thank you so much for being here as well, my friend Rob. Have an awesome evening. Saturday, it's Honk 3, Revenge of the Honk. I'm really looking forward to Honk 3, and we'll be flying the Q400 up out of Billy Bishop, my new favorite Canada scenery, down to Boston, and then up to Halifax. So that should be a lot of fun in the Q. That is also a 5 p.m. 2300 Zulu flight. That's going to be the only flight this week I can actually really do at 2300. So that's coming up on Saturday, and then, my friends, on Tuesday next week at this time, I'm hosting a Virtual USA Flying Club event. It's called Life's a Beach, Then You Fly. It's down Myrtle Beach way, so make sure you tune in for that. Better yet, join the Virtual USA Flying Club, get the information, and fly along with us. That's at midnight Zulu, 6 p.m. where I live, midnight Zulu, and that's what we have coming up on the stream for the week. Some thank yous going out to Laser Football Association, James 132-487, D Bonus, Turtle V1, and thank you guys for the follow. And then a big thank you to John Smitty for the re-ascription 10 months. Thank you, John. And then Michael, November 8033 Fox, coming in with the raid. Thank you guys so much. And then the usual cast of characters as well. Pentagon, Hawker, Tuba Flight. Assassin 3020, you snuck in on me there, and I didn't say hello. Welcome, Assassin 3020. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry you caught me right at the very end there, but appreciate you popping in there. Juicy Juice, hanging with me the whole time there, even though it's 5 a.m. over there in Germany where he lives. Appreciate it so much. Great spending time with you, and it means a lot that you spent that time with me as well. I think I said hey to Pentagon. Fixie was here, of course, the whole time. We had Them's My Shoes. We had Jay Smitty. We had who else? I'm about as far up as I can go. Hawker was here. I'm probably repeating myself at this point in time. Tuba Flight. Yeah, geez Louise. We had a lot of people come in, and it was a ton of fun hanging out with you. All right, well, hey, it's one Cessna guy to another at this point in time. I am curious. I want to go over and see a little bit. I want to see what the hype is there with that Milviz Cessna 310. So we're going to go raid Continuum, and go check it out for a little bit. So have a good rest of your evening, guys. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday. I'll actually see you over there on Conti's channel. So have a good rest of your night, and take care. God bless.